Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Welcome to ATTW. We are about to catch up on all the recent releases, all the happenings in the Afrobeats world. Very, very interesting, man. We got a full album from some of our faves and some of the new artists in the space as well that are making some good momentum. Belema, what's up with the background?
It's very quiet over here.
You say it's very quiet?
Can you hear me?
Whose background is that?
It sounds like an engine running somewhere.
Engine. Alade. Engine.
Anyway, Sha.
I thought they said the industry machine.
The different kinds of machines, man. But anyway, where do you want to start tonight, man? Where do you want to start?
I think we can start with. Here's what I will say. We can end with Adekunle Gold and ODUMODUBLVCK+, but we can definitely start with Bella
Shmurda?
Bella Shmurda for sure. Okay. I know there are a few people that want to talk about. Tani, what's his name? Pensky.
Pensky, save it. No, please, my favorite part of New Music Friday, right? Because I didn't put I when we were listening to Zaylevelten's album, I wasn't like looking at the album. I was just listening. I was doing something else, and Ima was struggling so much to pronounce the name of the album.
Oh, the name of the album.
When I opened the album today, and I said, I beg, does it not say then it got crazy? But he must say that then once he get, I said, oh jeez.
I was like,
it's so funny.
Wait, guys, hold on.
Yes.
Have you listened to the project?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, they just put the 10 in level 10 as the I and the O. It's got crazy. Like, that's detail.
Yes.
It's level 10, so they put the 1
the 10 is Zayleveten is the 1 and
the 10
that's what the 10. Oh, that's what it signifies. All I saw is and it got crazy, and I was just thinking of.
I didn't even bother.
Bro, at some point he was like,
I was like, you know what? It really doesn't matter how to pronounce it.
Oh wait, now that I'm looking at this is pretty straightforward now. Then it got crazy.
My dear, that's why I said it shocked me when I.
No, the reason why I thought it was confusing is because I thought that when he released it, they released like it all as one word. But they put space in between now, then it's got crazy.
I was thinking it was going for some edgy want instead of one to say want. And I was like, nah, I'm not seeing one as I here.
Got crazy, I said it, geez.
Sorry, also, I'm just now realizing that the project he dropped last year is before it got crazy.
Yeah. It was going off of
and the one before that was Logged In, and Logged In also has the O and 1. So it's
yeah, man.
The story.
Shout to Gen Z.
So it's like rappers. A continuation of the. It's
a series. It's a series.
The first time I ever came across.
What's it called? It was that timeless and before time, maybe
after time. No, the first time I ever came across Zaylevelten was. Is it level 10? Level 10. Okay, is it level 10? The first time I ever came across him was like maybe 2 years ago when he was on that one project with Psycho YP, the one that Psycho YP was looking for who designed Osaka London for him. That's the first time I ever saw that guy's name. Yeah. And if you ask me anything about who Pensky is, I am very clueless.
The only thing I know is that Pensky should save us or something like that. That's as much as I know.
Anyway, but Belema, did you listen to it?
I haven't gotten to it. That's one of the ones. So there were 2 albums that I haven't fully gotten to, and one of them is the Pensky album. But I've been told the songs that are fire, and I was waiting for Street Correspondence to pull up. But
where's Street Correspondence?
Street Correspondence is not here, man.
We can save Zaylevelten for when Street Correspondence is here. But I know that.
I listened to the project, but the problem is I'm going to come and sound sound like a hater. That's the issue, and I don't want.
And I'm sure somebody is here that loves it. Will come.
I don't say I'm gonna
vouch
sound
for
like
it.
a hater, but like what I'm realizing is that I'm getting old. Yeah, so like, I cannot
man.
keep up. I cannot keep up with all the new styles.
It was actually fun,
Okay.
though. It was actually a fun
Today-
project to run through, though.
Yeah,
No,
today
there were
I
certain
saw.
things. So okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Ron.
Sorry. I was just gonna say on Pepper's note about being old. Today I saw a video of somebody reading Blizzipedia, to which the way she was reading it
Wikipedia.
and the way I was hearing it, I know that the both of us were equally confused, because the part she was reading where he was defining something as a colloquial, I said, ooh, these are big words. And the words he was explaining, I was just like, yeah, I think I'm getting too old for this, because people are just making up words now.
No, but we need this, though. We need this. We need all
the few
this.
that I saw in the Blizzipedia, I said, let me memorize the 3 that I remember. You know, I don't want to be that
So
person that they'll be
between
using,
Marvel and
using
Zaylevelten,
new,
Yes.
what's it called, new slang, and I cannot keep up. No, I need to remain hip.
These guys are necessary,
Like the
man.
kids.
These guys are necessary.
Yeah, I need to remain
no, I
hip.
believe
What
they
does
are
that?
fully. I agree that they are very necessary. I was just like, Pepper's not wrong in saying that maybe a few of us are getting old.
Fair.
Because between Marvel and Tensky, quite honestly,
Brother.
No, but
some of you want you people are
but on the road though, do we have to align it to age? Do we have to align like being open?
We don't, guys.
Oh no!
Should we have to?
Hold on, guys.
Can't lie.
The reason why I aligned it, the reason I aligned it to age, I don't align it to age in terms of like enjoying the music, right?
Yeah.
But there's this thing that older people will say about music is that they eventually just get to a point where they just cannot be bothered to listen to anything new.
That's true.
You
That's
get.
true. That's true.
They just stick to what they know,
That's
because anything else, their head starts getting hot. They start using words
But you've not reached that point, surely, of course.
No, I've not reached that point. But when I was listening to Tesky, I was just like, I'm beginning to edge closer. If I'm not careful,
I might be one of the people that pushes myself, even if I've not reached that point. I might push myself to reach that point.
Yeah, no. I listen to the project, but the thing is just, that's why I said like I want to give like people who genuinely enjoy the project an opportunity to speak. Because for me, I'm speaking from a place of like, there's a little bit of like, I don't want to call it bias, but his style of rap, hip hop, trap, stuff like that, like those that's not like a genre of music I enjoy on a daily basis.
Gotcha.
So I won't be the most like knowledgeable to say if this is considered good or bad. There were certain songs that I definitely enjoyed. Idonsky is a fucking jam.
Yeah, I think Idonsky is the clear common denominator there.
They said Guide Pass. They said Guide Pass is really good.
Yeah, Guide Pass is my favorite. Yeah.
Guide Pass is good. Idonsky is great. And then my third pick would be like Pao. But I think those were like, of the records were the ones that I personally enjoyed. My favorite part of the project though was hearing a man talk about Boti vibes being from Ikorodu. I said
that record
is that classism? Is that classism idea? Because this man said
you said can somebody from Ikorodu be classist?
No, but this man said I don't do no trenches. All my babes are on Boti vibes.
Yeah, so I don't do no trenches.
Man, you are from Ikorodu, man. Like don't get any more trenches than that classism.
So Pepe, sorry
to me. I found it more funny than
it was funny.
In this moment, I have to.
It was very funny.
In this moment, I have to disagree with you. The man did not say it's not trench. He say he don't do trench.
He don't do trench.
Yeah, but he's discriminating.
His babes are butty. He might be trench.
That's discrimination right there,
man. Please, he said I don't do no trenches. I only want my babes on butty vibes. I said, oh, big man. Well, no, I found that record very, very funny. So on that part was funny.
Yeah, butty vibes was funny.
Yeah, the overall project is maybe not my speed, but I'm sure Dante can speak more to it as a. I'm sure he enjoys Tensky, so.
Yeah, I was also gonna wait for street correspondent because I want to know what he has to say. But if this was not,
that's the only thing that street correspondents has been listening to for the past week.
Yo, you
Bro,
can't stop making
bro,
noise about it.
that is still the only project in my rotation since
Nice.
that like Friday or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
here's
hard.
the thing. It's a mixtape, right? And that is the only reason I'm not calling it album of the year
It's a
material.
mixtape.
Yeah, and it is that good. It is so good. And the engineering is so good. Pensky is like production, like the guy produced like let me say 80%
Yeah,
of the
it did
record.
a good chunk.
With Ibra, it is so good.
Yeah.
And like you keep rolling it back and then you find like gems, you find there's a sweet spot in every song, even maybe you have issue with some part and you're like, oh, this part is why this part is here. That makes so much sense. You understand like song structure and like all those things. It is good. And he's also an amazing rapper. Like that's the thing, he's a rapper. And he's so good at it, right? And my favorite record, again, maybe I'll speak more on it later when, strict correspondence here, but my favorite record, I knew was going to be my favorite record immediately it started, even before it came in, just from the standpoint of the production, which is Bali. That song is so good. And that song is also where he kind of goes a lot more, he gets a lot more introspective about his struggles, and which you can also tie to certain records where he talks about certain life choices he had to make just to make ends meet. And that's just like crazy to me. Tensky is low key a professor, even though he has beefs with professors. There was a record because it was like, professor, like, fuck your slide. I'm like, you know what? On this one, I'm on your side. So there are so many, like, witty lines, clever production, just basically say what's in your mind. Because on the last record, it was like, I was going to make this a love song, but, substance changed my mind. And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. I can't even blame you for that. So there's so much. It has depth. It's not shallow in any way to me. He's also very conscious of, hey, I'm a Nigerian boy that likes this sound.
Yeah.
You grab. So yeah, bro, you gotta. I'm sorry, the skill. You just have to respect it, either from a music making standpoint or even the cohesiveness of the project, bro. The details in his branding, the self awareness, bro. I could go on and on for now, but let me just chill.
Sorry, I have a question, real fast, Dante. Just because I do used to be out of touch with street thing. When you say professor, you're talking about Lojay, Yabi. Just making sure.
No,
not. Do you mean I haven't
like
beef?
like you literally meet teacher? Okay.
Yeah, an actual teacher.
Yeah, because he also has a line where he said, "I have more paper than the library." Then another song is talking about Professor fuck your slide because I have a lot of money. Like, why should I care about education?
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
I don't think it's an actual jab at Shay.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Because when you said
yeah.
even though you don't like professor, he's a professor, I was like, am I missing a subtext? Okay, no problem.
It's nice.
Anyway, I would like to welcome to this stage the latest listener of Tensky. You can unmute your mic.
Who is the latest listener? Wait, is it L? Oh, you guys are killing me, man. So you just heard the project like minutes ago?
I haven't even finished it. I'm only.
She's fresh off the press.
So what are your
I've only
first thoughts?
given to Bali, and I could not hold myself outside. I was like, "Get me home right now."
She wants to be whining waist.
I was like, "What?" I was having to like hold myself from doing a two. Like, no. Yeah.
She's just speechless.
Yeah, I'm speechless because I'm also like not like I'm not okay trap, but when I do trap, it has to make sense, and this project just makes sense. Like the intro was great, Wednesday was great, Guide Pass, huh? Yeah. I was awake. I was like, what? Idonsky is like another fave, Maye fave, Fly.
Okay.
My guy said, I just don't see Abu Dhabi different from Dubai.
What?
I'm like, what?
This me?
These lines.
Elle said that Amare should do fly. They should do.
No,
get
Amare needs to
on
jump on fly ASAP. What?
No, it's so funny to me because at first I was like, my entire weekend all I've seen is Tensky.
Oh my gosh, they will not kill us if listen. Listen.
Like, everything was Tensky. So I was just like, you people will not bully me to play this music. But then literally when Elle was like, oh,
Shout out to peer
I'm
pressure,
listening to it. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe they'll peer pressure me.
No, this is good peer pressure. This is positive drugs, okay? This is positive drugs.
Positive drugs. Do you believe in love after drugs?
I don't know. Flashback.
No,
to,
this is
That's why
positive.
I'm
No.
flashback to Amare.
Yeah,
man.
that's
I feel like, I definitely, when I listened to Fly, I was like, just thinking Amare would just slap on this. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Who is he? I need to know.
They say it's Tensky.
I'm not aware. Why am I not aware?
The first time I heard music from him was on the Santi stream.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
yeah.
first time I got introduced.
Yeah.
Also, like I was saying to you guys, like when you look at his name, I obviously didn't realize this Zaylevelten. I didn't really know how to say it, but it looked like something like like a title of a road in Amsterdam or in the Netherlands. It's just
Zaylevelten.
it just looks so.
It's so hard.
Zaylevelten. Somebody's village.
I know.
It just looked like a Nordic village or like a Netherlandic village. Well, anyway, but yeah, I'm happy. He's made me happy this Monday night. And obviously, like I've listened to other artists this Monday. Like I'm literally catching up on like 3 weeks worth of music. So yeah, I've listened to Adekunle. I'm not going to talk about it yet. And I've listened to, what else did I listen to today? Lojay. Not Lojay.
Lojay hasn't dropped.
I haven't listened to Lojay. I listened to
Bella, you mean?
So you said Lojay hasn't dropped. Emmanuel, I don't know if that was a yabo.
He hasn't.
No.
But he has.
You
But he
listen
has
to
his
SARS.
It was SARS, yeah.
It was the SARS. It was the
SARS.
SARS project. But Lojay album is dropping. Was it
Sure.
26?
Soon. I think the 9th. Did you say 6th or 9th?
I will believe it when I see
think
it.
it was 6.
I will
Yeah.
believe it when I see
But
Wait,
yeah, no,
tonight?
like, I think.
No, sorry.
No, 6.
10th.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
There we go.
because like,
See?
bro,
That's why I said I will believe it when I see it.
So yeah, all in all, I mean, I love the SARS. I love SARS' project. There's obviously Up is one of my favorite songs on there. The Victoni joint, the Joe Boy joint. Okay, we'll get into that. But yeah, Zaylevelten or 10 or Omo, you up or 10.
nice.
Bro,
You say level 10, 10 over 10.
Up
10 over
Up
10.
10.
not
Ten ski.
something.
Yeah, Dante.
Save me.
Like, if you're someone and you listen to this type of music because everybody's making noise about it, and you're like, I'm not feeling it, please kindly keep in mind that it could possibly not be for you. Or,
Of course.
you know, and that's fine. And also, this thing I kept saying, because everybody was talking about the album and how good it was, of people saying, oh, I don't want this type of music, or I don't like this kind of music, or what's going on with the Nigerian music industry now, like what kind of sound is coming. I'm like, bro, one, this is a rapper.
He's a freaking lyricist.
Like, he's a rapper. If you want singers,
Wow,
there are
you're really
so many
feeling this
singers.
deep in your solo.
I love it.
There are people doing so, like, someone, I'm not even pro extracurricular activities, but like, you say you're tired of like the canal music, but like, that's fine, right? There are people who are making uplifting records. Go listen to them. Stop asking for Indomie from somebody that sells bread. Like,
Wow.
it makes no freaking sense. Right? So,
I know that's right.
that's just like, it might genuinely might not be for you, and that is fine. These guys are not trying to please everybody.
Omo, it's for me.
That's 100%. I think the difference for me is not that whether it's for me or it's not for me, is that I don't even know which is it, right? So I don't like, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm not going to go listen to this type of music. It's just one of those things where, you know, when you're overwhelmed and tired that's where I'm at. So it's like one
No,
of those things
Belema,
where it's
you're
like
good. This is not even for you. Yeah.
so it's one of those things
No,
where it's
Belema,
like,
you're
I don't
right.
know. I don't know if it's for like. Have you ever thought about it that there are so many like they reached a point in hip hop where there were so many Y that if you ask me what one of them sang today, I don't know. Not because the music is not good, but because I genuinely do not know. And I think that's fine. But me personally, I've heard him before, and I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go listen to Tensky.
No, I think Zay is like, yeah, I know we throw the word around special sometimes, but
I have
I
a
think,
question. Does he
think
produce
is.
as well?
Yes, he is. Exactly
he
that.
producer? So he is Tensky
Yeah,
as
he's
the
Tensky.
producer,
Yeah,
and then
He's
he's
Zayleveten, he's Tensky,
as the artist.
Yep, he's Tensky.
Nah, that boy is not. Someone needs to check on him.
No, he's sick.
Also,
He's sick.
I said Bali.
Someone needs to check on him. Someone needs to check that he's not on fire.
Yeah.
Someone needs to check. Call the fire department. That boy is on. No.
And the thing that he's taking the style that obviously you've seen evidently in the West. You've seen it through artists like Playboy Cardi, thinking Carson, the opium aesthetic and everything. But he finds
definitely.
But he finds a beautiful way. I mean, much like how we've seen Rema do it in a lot more like Bedu leaning type of arena. But I think Zaylevelten leans into the rap element of it more. And he just goes crazy with his production too, and he aligns it well, man. Especially with what he did in Idonsky. I think that was one of the records that obviously stood out because he had that DJ YK Mule like type of energy to it, and the pace of that record, bro. It's exactly what, like, it's the world that the opium world and Nigerian like street culture would definitely make when those two parallels meet.
And that's what Taj always talks about, the fact that the producers are like so ahead of this thing.
Oh yeah, producers have always been ahead, man.
Catch up.
Yeah,
like, we can even talk about the arrangement of the project, and I like the Rema analysis you brought up.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm, yeah, we can hear.
Because like for anyone who's tapped in enough, whether you like the then or not, that's calm. But this type of music is not necessarily like new for the most part.
Yeah.
Like people have been like YP existed for a while. Odunsi dropped the project and No Finesse was on the project.
Yeah.
Mason 2500. There are like a bunch of guys who have tried to do this sound over and over. And then that was kind of like where I had this weird dilemma of like, certain people do not even know how to gauge if this kind of music is good or not, which is fine. But they tend to be too dismissive of it. And it throws me off because I'm like, you guys don't even know what exactly it is you're talking about. Or what the music is, what the references are in the first place. So it's hard for me to, take in your critique. Like it's hard for me to value because I'm like, okay. But then when you're breaking it down, you're like, okay, this is We've been seeing this type. Some people started mentioning there's a guy Naki 4000 that I've never heard of, and I went to SoundCloud to go and listen to it, and I'm like, oh, crazy. I see what they are saying. Like people, like it's not necessarily new, but like when the pendulum swings your way, it just swings your way, and that's why you should do what's authentic to you.
Yeah, man, for sure. Very interesting, and it seems to be performing well as well. If we're trying to get into the I guess the commercial.
Oh, can I just add one more thing? Sorry.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, sorry to cut you off. On what Dante said about, I mean, you've mentioned quite a few people, Mason, YP. I wanted to say what has made my listening experience with Tensky different is that he's so sure of his sound, and it makes sense that he's also the producer. Only because a lot of people that you've mentioned and artists in the trap-esque soundscape, they're not sure. You can tell. I mean, I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. You can tell by what they put out consistently that they're not sure in how where they're operating in. Like, it's not back to back. Like, oh, you know exactly who the hell you are and what you came to deliver, if that makes sense. Whereas with this project, this boy's project, he knows exactly what he's trying to do on every song.
Yeah.
It's just clear.
Yeah,
and that's what's different. That's what I think is different about the people that you mentioned versus him.
Fair point. Fair observation. All right, man. That was Zaylevelten. Then it got crazy. Shout out to my script. I don't know if I will call it 30 plus. Not like I've reached 30 plus yet, but
no,
but 30 plus
and some of us have
schizophrenia.
You see now why the age thing that Pepe talked about earlier is kind of relevant.
No. It was when I was reading it. I was like, okay, I wanted to see the one really read as a one instead of an I. That was what really fucked me up. But anyway, man. Yeah, we have more new music.
And once it got crazy. Sorry.
I was like, I want to go crazy.
I want to go crazy.
Oh, you guys need to stop it.
I want to go crazy.
Music Friday will make sense. It was so funny.
Anyway.
Lost Boy wants to add something. Go ahead.
Lost Boy will have something to
I just
say
want
about
to say that
11:10.
before I speak,
Before you
people
speak,
should
what?
just know that it's now that I realize that I'm getting old for this thing.
Niggas.
So I just want to say that yes, I come on behalf of the 30 plus correspondents to say what's going on in the Afrobeats space.
Sorry. Lost Boy,
You don't speak for me, baby.
Yo, that's a clip.
Lost Boy, I'm actually shocked.
Clip that.
You don't like
Wait,
Please clip this,
I
bro.
need us to mark. I need
This
us
is
to
too
mark
funny.
this day in history. Because
what do you mean?
Because when Lost Boy will say certain things, and I'm like, oh, I don't know who that is. You'll be like, old woman, you're getting old. You mean you don't know who
Auntie Pepe.
Not Auntie Pepe. You say Auntie Pepe.
Auntie Pepe is crazy. Grandfather,
bro.
please.
Go ahead. Lost Boy, explain yourself.
See, and where I will come from is where everybody is to attack that. Oh, what happened to allowing the freedom of artists to explore? No, I don't want freedom.
You don't think he should express himself?
Give me Bedu. What to concern me with the?
You know what? You don't believe in a Donsky.
So no. This is my problem, and I think Dante
Not my problem.
try to like explain it, but like the references of where this artist is coming from, and like I try to listen to him, and I hear Lil Uzi, like that 2017
Uzi,
trap, that 2017 trap era. And I won't lie to you. That was like one of the saddest times as a Odusi fan. To be honest, I was like, leave this thing, Oga.
That's exactly why I said you guys might not like it when it happened then.
So
Like,
I
was referring to Odysseus, yeah.
Yeah. So like
That's
at that
what
time,
makes
I was like, Odusi, leave this trap, leave this what they call this thing.
leave this opium atmosphere.
Opium people, and what is this guy that is a Dracula in US, Playboy Catty. Leave these catty people. Leave these catty
What?
people.
You called him Dracula?
Leave these people. So for me, like I just like that type of music. I've tried to like Lil Uzi got me on some tracks, but like as a whole, like as a collective, like packaged as an album, it gets exhausting. I would like to. It's like, because you are trying to follow the lyricism, you are trying to follow the flow, like
The beats.
the like. It's as if like I'm an old man like gasping for straws. Like what's going on in this? Is this KBD or is this 6-7? I really don't understand what's going on. And
Yeah, you just said words I never thought I would hear on ATTW.
Is it 6-7? Is it 6-7?
I just don't understand. And I've realized that I'm now part of the
Old people.
Well,
I'm not part of the bring back our pure Afrobeats.
I beg. He doesn't have to be Afrobeats. He's just from wherever he's from, and that's the thing.
no,
He
no.
didn't say he's Afrobeats.
no,
So-
no, that's
so-
why
and-
this boy is saying
and
it
that is where I will go to, so that we will transition. But if I will still come back and negate my point in the future, but let me just bring that point now. The point I'm trying to make is it doesn't matter where he's from, and that's also fine, right?
But today you hold that.
If
Today
we're
he's holding that.
going to look at it and be like, oh, doesn't matter where it's from, like he's doing it. Do we really like? Is he really coming in with like a fresh new take on this thing? Like, do we really want to go down that angle and say like, oh, like this album is like experimental, like bringing like a fresh new take on opium and like and trap X sounds? So like, if we go down the two routes, and that's why like when Nigerian artists, I'll say Nigerian, because when Nigerian artists like drop music, right, and we all say, oh, we don't want to do Afrobeat, don't want to do Afrobeat. Your Africanness is your selling point. Like,
Yes.
your Africanness, like I won't lie to you. I was with some Kenyans yesterday, and they were like, "Oh, they listen to Nigerian music. They just love like Nigerian music is bigger than anything that they have." Like, your Nigerianness is literally all that you have, that you are bringing into this game. So, if you by yourself alienate that Nigerianness, you have to be coming with something out of this world. I don't like you. You just have to be such a phenom that nobody looks at that. So at the base of the music, like, is this like a fresh new like trap sound, or is this like a fresh new like trap X? Like, to me, and I'm not saying that I'm like the most experienced trap user, but I was around for the 2017 era, the rise of trap music. I listened to all three classic culture albums. I am a die-hard Migos fan. This is not anything new, and that's where I have a problem. So if it is not anything new to me as a trap listener, a average trap listener, the only way you would bring me in is the Nigerian X of the
Oh, please.
flow.
Wait.
Oh, please. Get off this
Wait,
stage.
no.
Get off this
I also want to
stage.
ask him a question. No, that's
As a person,
no, but I don't think.
I'm so sorry.
No, but to your point. Wait, real quick. To your point, Lost Boy.
I need a tomato.
Wait. To your point. Are you saying he doesn't have a lot of Nigerian elements?
no,
For
I'm
you?
not saying that Nigerian element. I just wanted to go and listen to Mode 9. And what Mode 9 told
Okay.
Wait.
So Lost Boy.
No, but he's doing
From a
that.
tomato at
He's
his
doing
head.
that
Real
though.
fast.
Lost Boy. Wait. I don't think Lost Boy understands.
Yeah, I want this to be clear because I feel like he's part trolling, but he's part doing this. And please correct me if I'm wrong.
I wanna-
But the only
I don't think
reason
he's
why
trolling.
you are saying this in this moment at this time is because you don't like Pensky.
Wait, Belema,
No,
wait.
hold on.
Let's engage this point. Let's engage this point for a second.
Okay.
Can we engage your point?
See, let's engage the point. See,
Can we bring Taj up so we can throw a tomato at your head?
He's up.
Yes.
Taj is
He's up.
already there, don't worry about
But
it.
can
let's okay.
Lost Boy.
The point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make.
Genre. Is that it?
No. The point I'm trying to make is.
I don't think it's a genre.
It's not a genre.
It's not a genre
no.
conversation. He's not trying to have a genre
Guys.
conversation.
I'm not become a genre conversation. I'm not saying like, oh, like, see, to be honest, let's just close this topic with this music is not for me. That's all.
That's what I
No. But listen. Wait. Bottom line.
I
That's
disagree
it.
with the idea that
Wait.
he's making.
Because
He's
here's
not bringing
the thing.
something new to it, though.
No.
But
Okay.
here's
I
the
also
thing.
disagree
He's
with
using
that.
the same excuse other people have used for artists he likes. That's why I'm saying he's half trolling, right? And the reason why I say he's half trolling is because he's only saying this because
Oh,
he
he's
doesn't
saying-
like this project.
He's saying
Not because
he's indirectly
like,
saying.
when people tell him they don't like the one he likes, he always gets the same. Well, this is not very
Nothing new.
So that is what he's doing in this moment.
No, because
and the reason why he's doing it is
I just
because
love that he came back to what really is the crux of the issue.
Yeah, that's the
which
crux
is
of
that
the
it's
matter.
not for you.
Yes,
it's
because
not
if
for
you're
him.
saying that like he's not bringing Nigerianness, please, who
These
is
those are all
what?
excuses.
That sounds like
I'm like that doesn't apply
the
to.
opium atmosphere that is talking about lecturer and he does ski and you like.
I'm butty babes.
Very Nigerian.
Yeah.
extremely Nigerian.
About, this nigga said I don't want my babes from.
And that is why I'm trying to explain to you people.
No,
It might not be. It might not have African
That's how I was like-
elements, but it's definitely Nigerian.
That's how I was like,
That's
Lost
why I'm
Boy.
trying to explain to you people that Lost Boy is trolling you people.
Wait, Lost Boy, were you trolling when you were saying
Like,
the Nigerianness?
the
Because
experiences are Nigerian. The lamba is Nigerian. Everything about it is Nigerian.
bro,
He's
Like,
saying
you don't know what
everything
he's
to
yarning.
you that they've said.
Don't tell me that Lost Boy is looking for talking drums. Is this drum?
No,
Yeah, but Fuji just came out. Go and we'll listen to Fuji.
I know. If he was talking about production, you could have said something. You could
Bro,
have
do
said
you know
something
what I
about
find
production.
funny though? He said there is nothing new. And the
Right.
Oh God, I need you guys to understand this. I don't think.
Sorry, wait, Belema, wait.
Dante. Don't take what he's saying seriously. I need everybody to be on the same page.
No, I get that.
Do not take what he's saying seriously because what he's saying, it's not Nigerian enough. It doesn't bring anything new. Those are all excuses. It's not that this music is actually doing that. He's saying that because when he likes something, those are the same excuses that people have used for the artists he likes.
Dante is making a different point, I think.
But my thing is, guys, this is like a confession. Zaylevelten is the only one that has been able to actually really get me to go into like a full project. I was checking my last IS played song. It was a song from his for last month. It was a record Blaze from like his last project that like goes crazy. And then I remember the first time I tried to listen to Yemi. The first time I tried to listen to making all the other references or a Uzuve that I mentioned. A lot of these artists, I've never been able to get into them and like get into projects. Even Katia, I like more features. I like a few songs, but like I've never really got to them as an artist. But this is the first time I'm getting into an artist on that wavelength, and I'm like, "What's your story?" I'm like reading into the lyrics, and I'm like, "Oh, this way." Like this guy's talking about ODUMODUBLVCK obtaining you, bro. Like if you're a Nigerian boy, you've experienced that. Especially if you're in Lagos, like what are you on? Is different, and the fact that I was able to get me and get me to a point where I'm like, okay, I think I'm a fan. Aside from like the fact that I now also know that it produces majority of this.
Yeah,
bro, I'm hooked. So definitely, there's something different here. There's something different than any other person.
Nice.
I think. Yeah.
Before. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Our street correspondent.
Let's street correspondent help us round up.
I'm gonna clear the floor for Taj to speak
because the sense his side has been bullying us to
before we get to Taj.
Wait, let Belema land. Guys, we're talking over each other, please. Let Belema say something and then.
Please, I beg, please. We'll get to Taj. Taj, we'll clear the floor for you. Don't worry. We'll get to you because we'll be waiting for you. But before we get there, J-Lord, please.
Oh, J-Lord is here?
Yes, J-Lord.
What's good?
Yo, I'm good, man.
Hi, J-Lord.
Welcome.
I'm good. Yeah, I just wanted to chip in on the Zay convo because it's interesting. And I think it was Lost Boy that was saying the sound is like not for him. What I've just realized because I'm working with like a few of these guys around that age, and these guys they're changing the sonics, but a lot of people in Nigeria haven't really tapped into their wave yet or caught on. That's why some things might also sound strange because like we're not actively a lot of the listeners are not actively in the community and like listening to what's going on. Niggas like Marvel, Zay, Monochrome, Wavestar, like all of them, and with Zay, I've been saying that when I heard I think was like the first one where not I think it was Yad 2. Yeah, Yad 2 was when he started figuring out how to mix the pigeon with the OPM stuff, he hadn't found the bounce yet. Like the bounce was still pretty much cutty bounce, but he was already figuring out how to like mix the pigeon and stuff. And then Maye came out, and then it felt like the nigga already understood what he wanted to do. Then he teased Zanku. So with Zay, I feel like I just respect like what he's doing, because what he's doing at the level he's doing it at is really nice to see. And niggas is just free, confident, doing his thing, producing something. Well, I think the reason why this also what's the album? I think Then It Got Crazy.
Then It Got Crazy.
Yeah. The reason why it hits hard is now he's found a way to swing the bounce. Like the bounce isn't trap. The bounce is Afro swing. Like it's got a swing to it. That's why you could bop, and that's why he could flow the way he's flowing, and he could like spit all the lingo. I just think the nigga's going to be. I hope he's gonna be here for a while. It depends on like obviously the other stuff he keeps dropping, and then that's like gonna kind of solidify where he could really take this to. But it's really exciting for the new age Nigerian rap artist. I don't know how old these guys are, but they're probably like 21. So it's just nice to see, because years back some people have mentioned like YP or Jincy and stuff, like all these niggas like were all there. And I also think like the reason why these guys are also moving the way they're moving is because they've seen what these guys have done, and I think they're learning maybe from the mistakes that they might have made or things they couldn't have done in the time, and they're just doing it their own way, and they're like doing it very, very, very confidently. But if you can't relate to the sound, it's really an age thing. I'll be real.
It says an age thing.
This is Lost Boy is the father.
For real.
Old Papa Yongi.
It's an age thing. I have a lot.
No, Papa Yongi.
I have a lot of my guys.
Why did you call that man?
I have a lot of my
But
guys.
Jalen, some of us are 30 plus and we guess it. Now, wow.
Yeah, but it's not a lot of people.
It's not everybody.
No, I mean it's not a majority. It's not a majority of 30 plus.
It's not a majority. Like I have a lot of guys that are around that age, and like really literally trying to like convince them that these niggas are hard, but like they don't get it. And yeah, they can't get it. But yeah, I'm happy with the new age Sincha. The sound makes sense, because if you think about it, they grew up on Amapiano music and they grew up on Playboy Carti music, but that is why the sound they're making sounds the way it sounds. That's why like they can make the stuff they do. Zay is just one of the bunch of guys that come. A lot of them not like they sound like that, but their shit is like opium and like Afro. It's opium and Afro, and it's nice,
man. Wait till you guys hear about the
Afro OP coming.
In the words of Amare and Burna Boy, everybody stop doing drugs. Anyway, real fast. Is there anybody else that wants to speak before we go to street correspondent?
Let's just correspondent and end it for us.
The drug peddler himself.
Let's just correspondent and end it for us. Guys.
Naim been they bully us maybe.
Guys. We love Zay, but we spent close to an hour on it. But I will still have a lot of music to cover. I beg, street scholars.
I think it's nice to spend time talking about.
He deserves
No, for sure. No, for sure.
Tensky now.
No, for sure, it is. But street correspondent, I beg.
Okay. We'll end it.
But it's also the fact that he's crossing over. It's mad.
Yeah, it's crossing over.
Crossing over.
He is.
Like it's ridiculous.
Okay, we'll end
crazy.
it with street correspondent. Please go ahead and tell us why we should listen to Tensky.
Why are you framing like that? Jesus.
Wait, you can say something.
No. I'll say what how Vellman framed it. LOL. No, go ahead.
I think Jalen touched on the most important part that I would just speak on, so I don't go into I feel like you guys already answered a lot of the things. It's just, I think I wasn't sold before, right? I've tried before and I wasn't sold. But And it's one thing that I always tell people who try to do something Western in Nigeria, right? First thing first, get the lamba right. Once you get the lamba right, that's good. And you can tell the guy, he's of the soil. He knows what he's saying. He knows what he's doing. The mix of Yoruba around. When he was speaking about there's no Ngbeke in his circle. Do you understand? Like this, like he's still of the soil, right? But one thing that really helps this project, and it feels like it might be an exaggeration, but it feels like a Kanye moment is a production. He found a sweet spot to get a bounce that works for the lamba, right? So Opium can be very chaotic. It can almost be very psychedelic, very rock, right? But with Afrobeats, we find pockets, right? We find melodies. And in order to do that, you have to have a bounce in your production. There has to be moments that you have to find, like, if you want your lamba to stick, it has to be also be in pockets. It has to be in sweet melodies. It's not just about talking like a street person. It's about finding the sweet bounces, the sweet moments to ride the beat and know exactly when to use it, right? And I feel like that's what he did on this project. And you know, what made him more impressive is that he produced this shit himself. Like, I think there's only like 2 or 3 productions that is not him.
Yeah, except the Trilo record, the record with Fumi Guerrero as well.
Yeah, and he done his own the most Afro record, so you can tell that he probably wouldn't. That's even more true, right? That's true. What True like brought there, right? But like, you go from the Wensky record to Guy Pass, and you hear the bounce, like how he's bouncing on that Guy Pass chorus, right?
Insane.
It's that's really the brain. That's why I said it's like a Kanye moment. Like, the production is really, really what does it here. And honest to God, whatever anybody says, this guy has done top 7 albums this year. Like, he's like this needs to be commended at this level. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this music, bro. I don't listen to Playboy Cardi, bro. I don't jam all these niggas. Like, I'm not opium from nothing. Like, I don't have nothing in my library speaks to this. But I can understand when somebody has found how to get me excited about this, right? And this is why when I came to the room and I'm hearing us talk about how, like, he's not able to see what, like, when you guys talking about whether he's not Nigerian, I'm like, what? That's exactly what this is, right? And this is just the beginning. Like, the other pockets this guy is going to find is going to be ridiculous if he can keep it up like this, right?
Bro, that is what is busting my head.
You guys don't understand, like, this is him and himself cooking this shit up. When he starts getting more, I'm still what he do with Trill. If on the next project him and Trill can lock in a lot more and they can create things like Idonski, right? Bro, and then again, why am I even speaking to him? But no be Niger. It's not everybody's this guy's one Rema feature from taking off. Yeah. From taking off. Because Nigerians will not back anything until they see a big artist.
Yeah, they definitely see they need a cosign.
It's not, they need a cosign.
Yeah, Rema ODUMODU done.
I think Rema is the natural.
Once the Rema feature comes around here, we're going to be having another conversation the next 1 year. Yeah. Trust me. So I think the guy is cold, and I don't want to spend time. You guys already spend time. Cold record, and once again, you have to just appreciate a great body of work, like top to bottom. I'm playing this thing top to bottom. Obviously, I have my favorite tracks, but like I can play top to bottom over and over again, and I'm enjoying the one-liners. I'm enjoying the wild things he's saying, bro. Like man.
Yeah, this
is not music. This is not music that. Yeah, man. This is not music that I jam.
Real fast, we're going to switch very quickly to somebody that is here with us in our presence. We are going to talk about the one, the only Industry Machine.
Industry Machine is here, man. What's good?
Won't cap now, won't cap. I won't cap. The machine don't drop.
The machine has
dropped. Don't start. Since I did laugh like G. You see.
Guys, long time. I have just one question right now. Between last week Monday and this Monday.
Wait, before you ask your question. Wait, before I answer that question, first of all, I was on this space, I was listening to you guys for like 2 minutes. I was first of all give a shout out to Zaylevelten. That's my boy. I respect that guy.
Thank you.
Now young boy, but I respect him because it's not easy for you to like stick to your sound, go against all odds, and do the damn thing in a country where we say crabs in a bucket mentality. You understand? Right. When the 60 person want to try to do something, first thing they try to do is to tear you down. Now look at Zay. everybody's saying, oh, they love Zay, they love Zay. Just give it like 2-3 months. Let him just say, let's one fan just say something that is hurtful to Zay, and he replies. Everybody says Zay is proud. They'll start turning on him, but I've already told him, giving him the scopes is okay. They need to turn on you.
Right,
That people kill Jesus, blow him. That's 1. 2, your question. How am I feeling from last Monday and this Monday? See, let me tell you, this Monday I'm very, very happy. Yo. I'm very, very happy.
You wonder something.
Because and you can see that all the things that I said, you don't even do justice to what is even happening right now. The back end is terrific. My fans are standing up for me. The people who thought that I was not going to stand the test of time, they went to go and listen to the music and they saw that Ezekiel was not fluke. I told them Jesus gave me Ezekiel and God gave me the industrial machine. None of these things is by my power. People think that I'm maybe like a religious fanatic, but this is my own reality. Just like I'm not going to impose things on people. You can't take it away from me. Now we think carry me come here be this. The album is crazy. Enzo was saying that it's the album of the year. I'm not even the person that I'm going to give myself flowers, but the fact that I'm the one to give myself flowers, but on that level, like say that it's the album of the year one day into the album. No, I won't do that. I want people to enjoy the music. But the fact that my name is inside that conversation is a very, very big honor. And there are some people that they'll put their money on the line that one day into the album, they are already saying it's the album of the year. Sonically, Adekunle said from track 5, Grooving, High Life, track 6, Swing, track 7, Niger Rap, track 8, Trap, track 9, Drill. No, it has never happened in the history of Nigerian music. Let us give the guys flowers now. Ain't try. Let they give them flowers. Ain't try. Ain't really, really, really try. I said this in Gasoline. Nothing that they said held water when I spoke up as a guest. I waited for this day for so long. Here we go. Grok shock. Grok said I lie. Grok said Fabrizio I lie. Don't be Grok said I lie. Don't be Grok said I lie.
Yo, that was fucking.
Nathan, Samu. But don't be Grok saying I lie. Say, even now, when I go have Grok, Grok was still saying I lie. I was trying to close this shit with Fabrizio over the weekend. I say Fabrizio will get it over the line. I see the video. Here we go. I want mad.
Wow, bro. Here we go.
Legacy. Whiskey. Italiano.
ODUMODUBLVCK+.
Whiskey. What are you telling me? I told you guys that SARS does not need to be protected. SARS made his millions a long time ago. I'm the one that is meant to be protected. I bought Fabrizio to the dengue. Jesus.
Straight from Abuja.
He arrived in one piece. They can say anything, my people, but they cannot take it away from me. They cannot take it away. That's why I will continue to stand high, confident, because I know that I'm standing on the promise of God. They can say whatever they want to say. They can say that they don't like my guts, but they can never take it away from the music. It's there. It will stand the test of time, just like Ezekiel. The industry machine has come. They cannot even blab. If you want to blab, everybody will be looking at you like, who is this fool? Who is this hater? Yes, that's what we did with the machine. We left no room. No room for error, down to the marketing, down to the rollouts. Everything was intentional. The best team in the world, Native Records, Anti-War Gangsters, Black Sheep, Isgaju. We did it from the dengue without an office. We did it through WhatsApp. Omo make una shout hallelujah. What did happen for you? Come on. We run now. Number one, we run now. I don't go talk say against all odds again because they know. I won't say against all odds again because they know. Say now waiting will happen be this. But now that kind of thing, say it ain't inevitable. Like God, please let it not happen. They try to tear the man down, but I'm still here standing as the machine. We're here, number one. Whiskey, give me that song. David, give me that song. By the grace of God, back to back, 5 and 6. We did it. Industry machine, Vinicius, Baggio, Tiffany, Candy Music. These are rhythms, bro. Nobody's making those rhythms in the country. Now we they make those rhythms. ABJ City stand up. ABJ City has to make una stand up. Isn't it bad? Mama make the clear road. They give us chance. Come on.
I love it, man. I absolutely love it, bro.
Energy.
We're here for it. Nah, this is this is the energy that we need.
Yo, I'm even back. They were talking about hip hop legacy. Yo, chill. They were talking about hip hop legacy. Talking about discography. Make we rise that discography talk now. we came up with Ezioku. The machine is coming. The machine is coming. Ezioku will be mixtape. We know what's happened for Ezioku. Woto seasoning, hit record. Blood on the dance floor, hit record. Doggy dog, hit record.
Modern
there
classic.
is no hip hop album in the history of Nigerian music that has as many hit records as Ezioku. I put my money on the line. Now, Oya carry and go, the machine is coming. Album will be say will surprise people. Juju went number 1. Pity this boy went number 1. Legolas went number 1. What are you telling me? From the dengue, now we're here at the industry machine. Back to back to back. Who is talking about discography? Try to speak on my name, talking about real rap. Nigga, who the fuck is really rapping, nigga? We fucking really rapping. Pussy ass niggas. Who the fuck is really rapping? I'm a man, I don't vex me. Who the fuck is really rapping? We day here, bro. ABJCC. Now we they really rap. It they show for the charts about that about Tabad. Now where I train my sniper. It they show, it they there. Proof is there. It's there. All those fallacy. We knocked all the fallacy down. We buried it. We waged war on them. We buried every fucking fallacy. Every lie that they spoke against my name. We buried everything. We put everything to the gutter, to the fucking damn dengue. Everything. Odumodu cannot rap. Rise up your armor, let's see. Rise up your armor. Everything. Cho. No walking. We dead and now we they really rap. Now Whiskey they fucking really rap, nigga. What you fucking telling me? The hardest verse in the history of Machala's rapping life. He was like Eminem, floating, skating. What the fuck are these guys saying? What the fuck are they saying? Keep up legacy in this bitch. Baby, who is really rapping? Baby, we stay here, we run up. They can't take it away. All those cho. Now all of them, when they see me, they'll be looking at their shoes. I disgrace them. Now we win. Oh boy, now we win. Now we win. You can't even come and lie to the kids anymore. Nobody's gonna listen to you coming out bicycle, tricycle. Nobody's buying you guys tickets. We're here. The machine is here. There's a new fucking sheriff in town. Take man for joke like say I know Sabi. Lie was Sabi. Joke man, nothing with them Sabi. We are rapping, baby. On our way, all the way from Gosulak Babi. I track down nigga. Even more Tolani no fit critical when I play like Jokic. Baby, we did the rapping, we did the high life, we did the singing, we did it for the girls, we did it. May they go check an industry machine number 1 album in the country, hip hop legacy. I watched all of them, they slandered me, they said rubbish against me, they tried to talk down on my name, but now we're here. Let me hear what they're going to say. They should rise it, idiots, motherfucking bastards, pussy, kata rangers, make una rise up on our ammo. I'm telling you, you guys think it's a play. Pastors, they call me, they tell me, say they won't kill my career, all of them, pussy ass niggas. Setting agenda, putting it in the WhatsApp. Yes, I did Twitter space. Putting it in WhatsApp. Now we're fucking here, fucking pussy ass niggas. The machine is here. God will punish all of you now. We did here. We won. We defeated you guys. I'm standing on the promise of God. The industry machine did it. We did everything that they said that we will not do. We did every single fucking thing that they said that we will not do. We did it. This is Kanye in this bitch, baby. Everything that they said that we will not do. And there are a lot of people on this space that try to write me off. A lot of people that are on this space that try to say that I'm not the shit, that I'm not him. We can see you. We know all of you. God go punish you now. God go punish you now, papa. God go punish you now, mama. We run now on top of our pussy ass blood clot head. I'm too packed in this bitch. And when we see you guys in the streets, you know what's up. Push you. The machine is here. Push you.
Nah.
So we're going to pass it to Taj. So Taj is going to take us on his thoughts. Thank
God he left, so it's not glazing anymore, but still, it's still the aftermath.
He's still here, don't worry.
It's still the aftermath. But yeah, I think I mean he's talking to shit, that's cool, right? But I'm here to speak on just music, right? The project is fire. Like sometimes, like I know it's very easy to want to doubt this guy, right? Like even on a music level, like forget the chart. Let's even like we can free the charts, we can free the success. Like it's very easy to like to call him whack, right? But it's crazy when you listen to the albums and you actually think people think this is like whack music. Like it's like I feel like I understand like there's perception problems, right? Like I understand that there's
purism. Purism is a thing in any artwork, in any sport.
Guys, like I'm sorry guys, like if you really want to love music and you just want to listen and there's no personal bias, you move your face from anything, just listen to what people bro, like I said, I was saying on this place, I don't listen to no opium shit. I don't jam carty, nothing. I went to the Zayleveten guys project and I love what I heard here. Like sometimes it's just listen to the goddamn music, man. Like bro, I'm sorry, like you can't go from Banza Boy all the way to Madonna on this project and you want to deny this project. You actually have to be you have to be wicked. Like you actually have to be wicked. Like I'm sorry, you have to be wicked. Like,
Looking at your shield.
It doesn't even make sense. You have to be wicked. This man, there's only one flaw on this project, which is the most obvious flaw on this project, is that it might be a bit too lengthy, right?
Yeah, it's the length, man.
Like, do you understand? Like that, like, and bro, like, bro, like, so obviously, when an album is that wide, there's bound to be maybe some things that could have been trimmed, right? But then again, he's not an artist playing the game of wanting to please any, like, the industry at this point, right? He's definitely the guy on top. So what he does, what he does goes. Like, you get, he's very much in control of what is going on. Like, just like, so he doesn't have to play the industry game anymore. He's the successful artist who has the music space and a chokehold. So 23 songs, I can understand why. I want 23 songs because I want 23 songs, not because I know that this is what will make my album a classic, but because this is what I want to do, and this is how many songs I want to put out. And I think some people have earned the right to do that, right? Yes, like I said, there's songs that I don't necessarily, that maybe could have been trimmed out, but bro, there is music here. An album with this type of track list is insane. Bro, like, I'm listening to an album where Reminisce and Sarili is on the same album. Do you know how insane that is? Reminisce and Sarili is on the same, bro, Sarili has not rapped like that in her life. I'm sorry. There's nothing like in her life. She has not done a best like that ever. Like, bro, you know what? Like, bro, and
she came correct.
Bro, like, please, like, with all honesty, just go and listen to that verse. Like, I know some of you will just ignore it. Oh, the Mona Sarili, in fact, it's even worse. I'm not listening. Just go and listen to what they cooked on that record, bro. Like, once again, you cannot go. First of all, I mean, you already know what the intro is. You cannot go from Banza Boy to 9 tracks down and you deny what is on this project. You would have to be a wicked person. Like, sometimes these things are just, bro, it's right there. The music, the amount of spaces he taught. This guy went from grooving. The way that Sonic is, the high life, that very Eastern energy. And he goes into something more Afro swing, hip hop with whiz. And then this man is going right into Vinicius, which is very like night core night hyper energy. That Vinicius record is crazy. It's insane, right? Anyways, once again, I just think people need to listen to the music without their bias.
If you like, listen to it with your bias.
If you like Jim,
Jim.
I was scared because obviously he has done a lot of talking, and I really wanted him to, because I'm on the side of this is hip hop, right? This is what hip hop should be. I'm not on the side of miracle, and I'm not. That's not the side I'm on. I love Zayleveten. He's making opium shit, but I'm hearing, I don't control your Shimakon. Yeah, she's nasty. And that's what I want to fucking hear. I don't want to be hearing whether bro, on this miracle, bro. That's not my fucking I'm sorry. Like, bro, like, Jigga, it's just, bro, I pack the colos inside the back. That's what I want to hear, bro. Like, Jigga, like, that's what I'm interested in. So, like, I'm always going to be on this side of things, bro. I know how that local rappers conversation ended, bro.
Yeah, bro, that local rappers conversation. That global, bro.
You can't. Reminisce Bano 40 they won.
Bro.
Rugged man 40 they won.
Bro, you've been saying this speed.
You're not winning it. Nothing is changing. If you like today, if you like turn to Kendrick Lamar, you're not winning it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, as long as you're in Nigeria, your passport is green and you live in Nigeria, you're not winning.
Yeah,
so
man.
Just so I will never choose that side. It's not possible.
Yeah.
It's not possible, bro. Like, so once again, the guy has cooked an amazing body of work. He has made music. The mixtape felt very mixtape, right?
Right.
So I didn't pay attention to it like as much. But this is music. This is an album. This is a full-ass project. And, bro, once again, this is the classic material. Obviously, we know there's other factors to classic materials, but music-wise, I think he has delivered. I think on a rollout level, he has done what he needs to do. And, I trust he's not going to be silent about this. So you're going to hear about it again. December, he's going to run the shows. He's going to run the clubs. It is what it is. Grooving is going for sure. That one. I'm not even speaking about it. Like, you get, bro. There's a record on here I want to speak about before I close. 2 Sports.
Okay.
That 2 Sports record, my Jesus, bro. Like, that was like, I don't know if they recorded everything live. The drums felt live. Everything felt live about that record, bro. That is. Like, I want an OD live album now. I need, bro, like, that is crazy production. Insane production. You're hearing the drums, you're hearing the snares, you're hearing everything go off. Do you understand? I was at rehearsals when he performed Bombastic Element for the first time. Bro, I was like, what the fuck is this? Do you understand? So, bro, like, anyways, once again, bass can play a factor, and I understand that happens in music, but if you do listen and you care not to listen to just good music, brother, there's classic stuff here. All you need to do is and enjoy yourself.
Lovely. I love how we've opened the conversation right now. Yeah, man. We definitely are welcome to all thoughts and all opinions to any music. Like literally every conversation we have here is as open and as wide. And I love that we've kicked it off with OD himself and then Taj definitely opening up the conversation with us. Are there any other people here that have gone through the album? Anyone want to share thoughts? Please raise your hand so we can know.
Nobody go on here. Nobody go on here.
It's not even that. Real fast. I would say one thing I
now you're looking at your shoe.
Oh, please don't.
Nah, that was epic, man. That mic drop moment for him to run, bro.
One of the greatest ATTW moments.
Nah, that was peak. That was peak. I love that, man. I love that. OD
one
special,
thing I will say is that like Taj said, it is a long album, but I think that means there's more to get around and more to get to, right? And so that is one thing that I will say might be the pushback that a lot of people will have. But I will say that beautiful album. I haven't even finished the entire thing, but so far, beautiful album.
Nice.
One thing I love about OG is that he's very intentional with the decisions he makes, both from the people he's featuring to the song, the things he's rapping about, to the conversations he wants to have. And the Fabrizio moment, 10 over 10.
I thought that shit was AIO.
Bro.
No, you saw it and you said, is this real or is this AY?
It says AY. No, I think OD is one of the best duets in these times, and I love it so much. Like, there are so many things we've done on here that truly a lot of people cannot do. And I think one of the consistent thoughts that I've been hearing is Whiskey has never gone this hard. Well, he has, but you get what I'm trying to say. And the Saweetie thing, yes, a lot of people have been saying this is our hardest verse, so quite interesting. I think she went back to a lot of the energy she had on her first project, and she tapped back into that, and I love that for her. But yeah, we have a bunch of people that have a lot to say about this. I'll start with Dante. Please go ahead.
I'm not even gonna say about. I just wanted to talk on like some records, just to activate Two People and Ejo. I really enjoyed the Two People record and how, in a weird way, even though the sexy drill NYC sound is Cash Cobain, like he's technically like the pioneer of that. The record was so interesting that I felt like Cash Cobain was the one stepping into Odumodu's world. I don't know if it's because Odumodu was speaking Pidgin or something, but I felt like that was sick. Then the next record is with Smada and IMF. I don't know how to feel about that Smada part, because here's the thing. That part is actually like a snippet that Smada dropped a while back. Like it might have even been 2 years, and I can't remember. But I remember it was a record that had the Ball Stars on it, and it sounded so sick. And despite Smada dropping different things, it was never really something for me. But this was the one thing I was hoping it would drop one day. But it's not like OD took the best, in my opinion, the best Smada anything ever, and then put it on his album.
Man.
It's like Smada killed that, right? But now it's not a Smada thing. It's a Smada thing still, but it's like very much an OD situation. So I'm just like, I don't know how to feel, but it doesn't stop it from being like a really dope record. That's just what
Dante, is it the snippets that had like a green light video?
Yep, the one, bro. That shit kept
that
me
snippet
up at night. That snippet was so sick. I was like, the Smada people keep dismissing is the one that did this. So every time he dropped any other record, I was like, okay, that's cool, but like, where's this record? And at the point, I think it was even saying my name would drop. But just for me to get his verse on the audio, I'm like, yo, this is the one I've been waiting on. Like, he enters, but like, where's the Ajabos last part? Where's the because bro, it started so sick. I think it might even be a different beat. I haven't confirmed that, but it sounded so sick there. But yeah, I know artists be like carrying verses from one song to the other. But yeah, this one I genuinely don't know if I agree or not. Just because I wanted it to be like smarter thing, and it was gonna be like my vindication for smarter, and why I think it could really become something talent wise.
Right.
Thank you, Dante. Thank you.
Nice, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I think it's very important to note that this album is more hip hop than Izuku, which is very interesting, right? I think that's another
100%, man. 100%.
It's more of a hip hop project. You know, and you know, and there were times to think that there were times that people said this guy was not hip hop, but it was a rapping. It's crazy, but yeah,
Bro, we're in dark times, man. We're trying to explain people that
we're trying to tell people that
Odumodu is a rapper, bro. It was like
No, they're not.
we're in dark times. We're in dark
it's
times.
insane. If you're not rapping, like I don't know, like Lupe Fiasco, you're not a rapper.
I don't know what you're talking about. Honcho,
Anyway,
are you
Honcho.
Okay. Thank you, host, co-host. Now two co-hosts and I get. Okay. Firstly, I greet the host. I greet the co-host. Me and I don't mind the background noise, so I do outside. I come by suya. I don't know say this mic it go reach me before I go back inside. And I go chop on like that. At least now they listen to Portable, so now go listen to me.
I'm sorry, between this.
Moving on,
intro-
I greet the people with the web. Maybe say they don't have the
Sorry,
courage to
Honcho.
come to this space.
Sorry, Honcho, between this your intro and all these earlier speech.
I'm coming. I greet the people with the web. Maybe say they don't get courage to enter space. I greet the listener section. Some people they are busy with their life. May God bless you with all your factory work, 9 to 5. I greet you with whatsoever time you are. God will bless you. I can't greet the people with the speaker section. Firstly, it's not about the message, it's about the messenger. Odumodu came up on here. He dey swear for me and some certain people. I know it's me. He came up here was saying, God will punish you, God will do this, God will do that. Will you force your opinion on me? No, definitely. I'm the owner of my ITEL Pop 6 and I will work at a glow that I'm using. 30 naira for 30 gig. I will tell you my opinion about how I feel about your album. You don't have the right to tell me that fuck you, do this, God punish you. No. And everybody's laughing. All of them they laugh. They swear, that's how we go on Snapchat and we say una papa. That's how a lot of artists. So it's not about the message now, it's about the messenger. So when Bonner said Nigeria sim is 300, what did he say? 1 million sim is $300. All of now they shout, all of now is because it's Bonner Abi. If it's another person that talk it now go talk say wise word, because it's Bonner, all of them want to tear Bonner shit. Abi. So it's not about the message right now. It's about the messenger. And it's about some certain groups. And I want to force opinion on top of our head. On this Twitter NG. We will not agree. Me and some certain people with our data, we will not agree. I swear to God, I will not agree.
Honcho, I have a question.
I'm moving on. You said what?
Honcho, calm down. I have a question.
Let me talk. You don't tell Odumodu to calm down. Why is he me? That's what I'm talking about. You don't tell Odumodu to calm down. Why is he
man brought Weary to the space. Tell them.
Please, guys, you should
Okay, because it's me, because I've never
Belema, please, let's him cook. I beg.
Like, let the young man cook, please.
Let him cook, I beg. Belema, please.
No, I was just
okay. I never even finished my
we'll ask him after.
Honcho, please go ahead.
I never even finished my speech. You don't tell me say make I calm down. When Odumodu was doing his thing, you don't call it calm down. But me now, I'll see some people that will tell me that I'm ranting. But Odumodu is spitting, right? Me, I'm ranting.
Young man, you're allowed to
speak. Let's go. Okay.
Young man, preach.
Odumodu, he has been on top for a while now. Nobody come close as a rapper. He has been the face of hip-hop, Afro hip-hop Nigeria. First of all, he started with Afro Cortist, but he tried, he switched, he did his thing. Thank God, he has been, no doubt about that. So when my idol, everybody know my idol for here, Davido, when he released 17-track album, so people are saying it's too long, it's boring. I see they look for Pixel. Wait to make I talk. Pixel and Genio. they will say cohesiveness, track management. I do not hear anybody talk about all this Oyinbo here today. I've not hear any cohesiveness. I've not hear track arrangement. I've not hear any. I've forgotten all the Oyinbo that they used to use in Afro critic. I've not heard one.
Shout out to Afro Critic, man. Shout out to Afro Critic, man.
When David
song.
had 13 is it 13 features, or they say the features is too much, but when Odumodu I had Dio Catalonia with Simbi and Team C, nobody's saying the features is too much, right? But to Davido, 17 track is too much. To Odumodu is him, he can do anything he feel like. 23 track is okay. 1 hour 5 minutes when it's not Champions League final. Okay, moving on.
Guy, what the fuck?
Another thing, Odumodu, you are not. Once upon a time, I will not form. I've been listening to music from 1980. You will see some people here. They will come here to come and claim wise word. They have been listening to Tony Tetula. No, once upon a time, you have been listening to Olamide Fino. There's Alaga, there's Bemilekun, there's Fouls the bad guy, there's Dremu, there's YC, there's Black Bones. Once upon a time, we have them doing this hip hop thing for a while. None of them come, or none of them tweet swearing for us. Come on space. This is not the first time you come and swear for us, brag about us. Brag. It's free to brag. He said because of him, we know Declan in Nigeria. Odumodu, because of you, Declan is okay. That one that is accepted. You are entitled to your opinion. So if I say I have no Declan before you, I'm entitled to my opinion. So why will you say God will punish me? God will punish me. This and that. Because I know you are swearing at me. I'll not swear at you. Because I'll reach one stage, baby, say, they'll give me special opinion. I'll come to a space and I'll swear for people, and God will punish those people in advance. So the album the album is too long for a standard Afro which I will call them. Afro rap, Afro hip hop, whatsoever the English Genio Pixel and some people used to use. The 23 track is too much. 1 hour 5 minutes. What's happen? Even Champions League, we used to have break. We used to have break when we were watching football. Now want to boss 1 hour. So all of them want to be nobody's talking about the track management. So nobody's talking about the track arrangement. Nobody's talking about the cohesiveness. Nobody's talking about a lot of features. But when is David now? FC go talk their own. When is Wiz, ATTW go come here with their stupid thing. No, they go talk their own. When is Bonner, ATTW and FC go talk say this and that. Okay, to ATTW and FC now. Bonner boy this album flop. To them, David with this flop. Everybody they release flop. But Odumodu now, all of them they claim Ribery of Afrobeats, Iniesta of Afrobeats, Kante of Afrobeats. Everybody loves him. Nobody's talking about the track arrangements. Nobody's saying anything. But I don't know anything about that. I'll leave it to the people that know about that. They should come and talk about it. And if they do not talk about it, God will punish them too. If they don't talk about the track arrangement, the cohesiveness, the features, the longevity of the album, God will punish them. I need to say God will punish me, God will punish them too. They are mad. So moving on. I see one tweet about Adeayo. Sorry to say, is my idol. But he said Wiz did what Jay-Z did on God did, that because of the longer verse. That's a lie. We all know Odumodu verse finished 59 seconds. Whiskey started 59 seconds and ended 2 minutes 4 seconds. After that time, they flip it again to 3 minutes 23 seconds. We know all these things. Don't tell me that the verse is not fucking long. They repeated the same verse 2 times. Don't tell me what I know. I listen. I have ears. Don't tell me this. Don't tell me what I know. So moving on, make I can't tell you my own this thing now. Odumodu had Vinicius at track 7 because Vinicius is wearing number 7. That's good. He had the video at 5 because the video released 5 album. That's good. So I don't give on a point. People can't talk about track arrangement now because nobody's talking about that. You must talk about it. And if you don't talk about it, all the sweat that Odumodu swear for me, God will punish you too. So my own favorite on the album is Lai Wasabi with Alaga. There's Vinicius, because that Vinicius I don't listen to the snippet for like lolly. I don't listen to the maybe not snippet or snippets, any which of the above. Because I know hear English, but I know the people who hear English with the so snippet or snippet. I don't listen to
snippets.
anything where you call them. People like that they talk about. Now people like this, I know. Say they go come. You know, hear English. You know, no go talk what you supposed to talk. When somebody talk, they talk. Now you not go to talk. Though I will not say God will punish you, because you are not my target audience. God will not punish you. I just play. So moving on, me no go collect my ideas for somebody. Me no come beat me. So as I talk, they go. I talk say Adenuga with anti-world gangsters. That track they okay. And another somebody I want to talk about is this Day One Genius guy. Day Genius, I be Day One Genius guy. That guy, he has been tackling. Me, I like Black Bulls past ODUMODU, but I'll not deny the fact that OD has been doing a lot of things, putting Afro hip hop on the map for like 3 years or something. It's like the Ashake of hip hop, you get. But you not see Ashake to come on space here, to come and shout on us, to come and swear for me. People are saying Ashake did not hear English, but I've seen
He pay you, bro. He pay you.
Okay, make I talk. Meet your mic. You know, you get my data. So we wish you use POS conspace, see it. So as I talk, they go. Ashake will not come here. Ashake has done arenas. Rema has done arenas. Ima no vex. I go soon round up. My data go soon finish. So Ashake has done arenas. Rema has done arenas. These people, they are fighting for the big four. They will not come here. They will not come and swear for me. They will not tell me. If I tell them, say people are saying why love that Ashake is farming on Apple Music. Ashake do not come and swear for anybody that why love. Why this? Ashake has 3 albums charting on Apple Music, Spotify top 10, turntable top 10 since 3 months now, and he has not released his recent album. So is that not enough for him to brag about? But he will not come here to come and swear for me. But here comes ODUMODU. Here we go. Fabrizio announced the album. He came here to come and swear for people. He said I want to cap. I was expecting to come and listen to ODUMODU Eastern. I can't listen to ODUMODU. I don't even know the version. He came here and he's swearing for me. So they want juniors because ODUMODU give him 500k for this thing. He said Black Bones is not helping people. He's not doing this. Make I even talk on people's craft. I don't want to win insult on people's craft. But my own craft, so ODUMODU has win insult on this. Because my own craft is to criticize. My own craft is to sub my data 30 naira for 30 gig and come online, tweet on my fucking page and tell you how I feel about your album. 23-track album for Afrobeats, and nobody's complaining. Everybody's saying it's classic. I hear one person talks it's classic. One day song, one day album. You are saying it's classic, and nobody's tackling him. Okay, that English sits where we say I be, but it's me that I'm talking now. My own did not make sense. But one classic, there are a lot of boxes that classic is going to tick. Up to today, some people are still arguing that Rema album, that is first album, is not classic. We are still arguing about that. Now one day album of ODUMODU, somebody's calling it classic here, and nobody raise up your hand. Nobody. I do not hear anybody tackling. He say, he has fit. He said 23 track. He say it's him. Is him for what? Is him? Is him? But nobody should come and swear for me. Don't swear.
Alright, nobody swear for you.
I
Don't
have
swear.
only one question for you.
Why would you be swearing for people and you guys will be laughing? Don't swear for me.
I'm here to confirm. I'm here to confirm with you people that in this life, if I leave this app and I leave this place,
God can punish me. God can actually punish me.
Can everybody
Today,
calm
the
down?
greatest day in 2025 ATTW space history. And then there's nothing I'm not here.
Yo, man.
I think we'll beg you.
Honcho.
I just have one question.
Bro.
I have just
I hear you.
for you.
I see you
Did you like the song with Davido?
The song with Davido. Did I like it? I don't even know maybe I like that song safe. Did you ask me because you know Davido is my fave?
No, because you did say Davido is your fave, so that's why
I mean, you said it that.
Okay, that's why you're asking me. Okay,
yeah.
Some people, okay, make I can tell you how I feel about this song now. Cause there are some certain people now, I think they are paying them to come and change our opinion online. So the last time where I talk about Davido verse on one space, 30 BGMs go and report me in group chats and they were attacking me. Imagine. Because Davido was talking about he has dada in his head, and I know my idol does not have dada. He's a Akpari. So 30 video came for me, came from my account. And me, I'll talk my facts. One time Davido said he was leaving face me and slap you. Everybody knows it's a lie. It's a lie. My idol should not lie. So this thing, we never chop. What did he say with you? He said Zobu or something. I think he said something like that. I think people are still talking about that. And this one is Coco. Probably Jamusoko and I go chop him. This is the video for you. If this is the video for you, you cannot do anything about it. My idolo has fall. The second verse of fall. He said, "Are you done talking?" He said that like 77 times, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Nothing concern now. That's my faith. You need to accept Davido for who he is. He will still come tomorrow and tell you another thing. That's how he did with remix with Kizania. He will tell you what you need. He will tell you what you don't want to hear. Nothing concern my. So if you ask me if I like that song, Groovin', yes, I like it. And people are saying it's Igbo song called Punish You too. That are saying it's Igbo song that are using to drink palm wine and ogogo in every junction in Enugu. God will punish all of you that is saying this. Groovin' is a song and I like it. Fuck you all that is bringing bigotry or bigotry to music. I know this question is like a setup because I don't want to talk about that track and I still have a lot to say about that track, but I'll not say it yet.
Honcho. Okay, I want to tell you something, right? For your next, normally. No, I don't have a question. I actually don't have a question. I don't have a question. I don't have a single question for you.
My episode on ATTW, I'm always mentioning artists' real names, but this one, I came here. I wanted to come and drop my honest review, and Odi was swearing for me and my colleagues because we want to drop
Honcho, please, I want to make a point.
Oh God, man.
The next time you're going to be on ATTW space, just tell us ahead of time.
This guy said I'm my colleague.
No, I'm always requesting.
Personally, I go drop money pay for your data. Your data can never finish in this life.
Fuck you too. God will punish people that don't even accept my mic. And if I talk finish.
Please. Yo, Honcho, man.
Your data cannot finish. In this life, it's you. I don't go agree.
Honcho, thank you very much, man.
And I'm sorry to say, that thing that I talk about the whispers, you guys should go and notice it. ODUMODU finished at 59 seconds. We started again, and it stopped like 2 minutes, 4 seconds, and they flipped the verse to 3 minutes, 53 seconds. Yes, I noticed everything. I did everything. I listened to the album from. I played this overnight. Finish. You guys not. I listened to the album. Nothing you can tell me. 23 track is too much. You guys should say the truth. Now go to talk. Now go to. Nobody tell me I shut up, bro, because you not told me to shut up when they swear for me. And God will not punish you guys. All of that you swear for, God will not punish you guys.
Amen.
Amen. I don't know how we even move on, man. I don't know how we transition.
Honcho, I was gonna tell you your other idol is here.
Adele is here, man. Your idol is here, bro.
Yeah, so your idol is here.
Yeah,
so how you guys doing?
We're good, man.
Do you have thoughts about industry, man?
Adele, welcome, bro.
What's up now? How you doing?
We did. Yeah. I don't know if you caught Honcho's
yeah, I had to. That's why I had to say something because I don't. That's a lot.
What a monologue.
Yeah, it did.
So, was OD here tonight?
Yeah, it was. He was. He popped in and
okay.
Yeah, mic drop.
So I'm assuming he came. Then he said, "God punish whoever don't like the album" or something.
Something.
Pretty much said. He said, all of you people that say you cannot do what you have done, now you are looking at your shoe. God will punish you. Who really rapping, nigga?
Look, I know they lie. Talk him as he said that. That's my problem with you guys. You're biased.
I'll play over the recording later to just like be sure what he said.
No, you have to. It's the greatest 3 minute segment.
Nah, we just had to let him do his thing.
Yeah, because it seems like it's a personal attack on Oncho. So I mean, I would have like apologized to you, Oncho, but I'm not holding brief for OD. I mean, I'm going to call him and ask him and tell him that he's pissed someone off. So probably if I'm kind enough, I would arrange a small meeting between two of you. So maybe you tell him all this.
Sorry, man.
Yes, and I can and I will. Thank you, my idolo.
That's cool. So yeah, to start with, right? I mean, 23 songs. I mean, you're definitely right. It's a lot of music. Even though the generation the generation Odumodu is coming from, it's not a lot of music for an album for them. It's what they normally do. It's not, if Future puts 23 songs on an album, nobody will bat an eyelid. It's what hip hop stars from that generation does. It's actually coming back very well now. It's nothing special. I mean, Chris Brown, he did a song of a 40 something album. I don't think like anyone should do that, but he did it. Bieber just released the side A of 22 tracks, and the entire album was 40 something songs. It's not, I don't think it's actually like longer track albums is becoming special for us because it's just coming back into vogue. The streaming era, just release as many music as you can release. I mean, they were talking about someone that dropped 19 songs, a 19-song project to tease another 23-song project that is actually going to also have a deluxe. So yeah, you guys are dealing with a proper madman. So unsurprisingly, so when I first saw the track list, that's first thing we talked about. Was like, are you sure about this? They say, yeah, he has to. And I think for him, yeah. But on a serious note, I think for Modu Black, he has to do some things. Yeah, he has to be bold to do some things for hip hop, and not just for hip hop, for Nigerian mainstream, because no one else would do it. I think it's his time. I think if it's your time, you get grace to do some things. You get boldness to do some things, and I don't say experimentation because I don't think 23 tracks is necessarily experimenting. But why I think I still enjoy it, irrespective of his length, is that the best song on this album are actually rap song, like, and I'm not talking rap song like he's rapping over Afrobeat production, like actual like proper hip hop production. Those are the better songs on the project, like Candy Music, like if you like Jim, Tiffany, Adenuga, then whoever produced Maradona, God, I think Maradona was the one that had Sawiti. That was like the production of that song was insane. Like the Spancer Boy, I mean, On Our Way with Pasaliu. It's really like he really went in as a rapper and dug deep on this project. And what do I like about the project? I like the fact that it's, if you call yourself the industry machine, then you have to like go deep, go in, back it up with a lot. And he's done that. You look at the track list, he's getting people that you would expect, like you would know that, okay, this is someone at the top of the game. Ice Prince 2010, if he drops an album, yeah, this is the kind of track list you expect to see. Davido, Whiskey, Fino, the biggest guy in the game. I mean, if you're the rapper, if you're the biggest protagonist in hip hop, you have to show it, show access, and that's what he's done. He's gotten Geeks, he's gotten Skepta, two sworn enemies on his project. He's gotten Davido, he's gotten Whiskey, two sworn enemies on his project. He has the OGs, Alaga, he has Mode 9. I mean, this guy is bringing back Mode 9 for quote unquote retirement. He's doing it like on the big stage. He's doing what hip hop needs for hip hop. It doesn't matter if hip hop as a community in Nigeria don't recognize it. I think hip hop as a community in Nigeria have issues they have to deal with themselves. I mean, this is a community that don't make people who should be the face of hip hop. The face of hip hop is a community where Zlatan is not hip hop enough for them. Zlatan, that has killed cypher, dropped hip hop songs, as the most recognizable streetwear brand in Nigeria. I mean, what's more hip hop than that? But yet, it's not considered rapper enough because he doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't rap in English or in some fancy way they want to understand. So it's if 23 tracks is too much for you, it make absolutely a lot of sense because it's not what you see every day. But there's just like, if you understand what he's trying to do, and I'm not trying to say it in a way that understand him in a way that you have to how will I put it, like to grow on you, or like get with the vision, the kind of corny shit artists see when their shit is not popping and they start saying it's not for you, get with the like let it go, like shit like that. That's just I don't believe in all the stuff. I say understanding that it's like the demands of being number one and trying to play like to the strength of being number one, then actually for someone who's said a lot about the album, this is the most hyped album in Nigerian music in the past 2 years. Everything that has preceded this album, all the hype, so it had to live up to the hype. And for me, musically, I would say it's lived up to the hype. I know you're upset. Maybe people threw the word classic around. I still don't know how you get to be upset over things that are repeated every time a new album drops. I don't think there's anything special someone wants to say about this album that they have not said about previous
what's
album.
crazy? Nobody even called it the classic. I was like, there's classic material in here. It's now dependent on the other things. Whatever say, the guy say, let me not say what I want to say.
Yeah,
But
so it's not. I
Please
think
keep quiet before they go talk. Say God will punish you
so.
again.
It's
No.
not. I don't even know. It's not. It's not a big deal. Time will tell if it's a classic. But someone calling it like someone like giving an opinion that I think is going to be a classic or it is a classic already. So I don't think you should actually like go crazy and start to bother too much about it. You guys bother too much about these things. So yeah. Lastly, for the whiskey verse, I think it's a really good verse. I compared it to God Did because of the amount of time Whiskey spent on the song. Immediately he steps in, you don't hear Odie's voice again, and it's just really like it just kept going. And I think at some point, as you said, probably they repeated some part of like the refrain was brought back again, which I get that for you, you'd have deducted that from the original. I don't know how you did your math, but I think you deducted that, and that's like point deductions for Whiskey because it's not like unlike Jay-Z that kept going and I kept saying like you nigga make me feel like I feel like Farrakhan when I'm talking to Frank Lewis. It's not like yeah, I get what you're trying to say. It's different, but yeah. But I was just trying to talk about Jay-Z did 7 minutes on God Did. Whiskey did like 2 minutes on the 3 minutes track, so it took majority of the track, ran away with it. You almost forgot that OD's on the song. So yeah, and for me, my favorite track is still the hip hop track. I mean, aside Industry Machine, who I think is a really great song, I really like Tiffany. I really, really like Tiffany. I think Psycho YP is remarkable, even if this is one of the reasons it would possibly never blow in Nigeria as far as this, but I think it's a decent price to pay if that's what he wants to do. Like the verse is really good. Like that's a proper trap verse. I like what he did on Adekunle, not just because the song sounds nice, because of what it means for everybody on the song, especially for Antori gangsters. These are these guys from Day One. Those brothers were drinking Gary together and burning each other's clothes. And now they're on the song with Skepta and it's putting them on the moment. I like the song with Smart and Ayomaf. It's just how he brings everything together. I really, really love the music as well. And at the end of the day, it's going to be how he services this album. Eventually, the experience he gives people with this album, because I think that's where we are now in Afrobeat. You have to give people experience. Adekunle Gold is doing it with Fuji, kind of what Ashake failed to do with Lungo Boy, come down here, give people experiences, tight moments. So yeah, shout out to ODUMODUBLVCK+. And yeah, he's the industry machine. I think it's a good one. I think it's an album that carries weight, that backs his status as the leading protagonist of Nigerian hip hop. I think if you want to be number one, you have to be willing to drop albums like this, take risks like this. And I think he did it well. So yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Blessings.
Thank you so much, Adeyo. And on that note, can you rest? Please go ahead.
I know. Hi guys, it's been a long time. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. So everybody has said all that needs to be said. So I feel like there's nothing else to say. But I wanted to add this. I need ODUMODU to do something. When I was listening to this album, I was playing Call of Duty Mobile. And this might sound crazy, I'm taking it left. But the cover art of this album is him with a gun. So I feel like he needs to tap into, like somehow link himself with Activision and make himself a character for Call of Duty Mobile. I know this is crazy to say, but it's something he can do. He has this, I don't know how to put it. He has this, I was playing the game while I was playing the album while I was listening to, I was playing the game while I was listening to the album, man. He really goes, and I feel like, how do I put it in words now? He has the star power. If anybody in Nigeria can do this, ODUMODU is the person. He has the star power right now. And I feel like he has what's the word I'm going to use? The clout to convince them to make him do that. And the album art is perfect. Like, that is the perfect I don't know if anybody here plays that game, but his album art is the perfect character for a game like that. That's what I was going to say. Something he should tap into, and it's be genius if he can make it work, and he can actually make it work. Everything else, everybody has said it. That's what I wanted to add.
Adekunle Gold, man. First of all, Adeyo, I envy you, man. Oh my goodness. Everybody, even my sister too was there. But, bro, the fact that they had Yinka Ayefele, like, actually show up to an AG, like, performance already, man. Like, I need that experience, man. I need that real quick. Like, it needs to happen. But how was the show? How was the event? I saw you tweeting about it, bro. I did that.
Yeah. Yeah, Emi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I think the Adekunle Gold one, the Adekunle one was at the Spotify Greasy Tunes Cafe. So he brought he brought down Aifele to join him to perform Many Men, and also Aifele just like treated people to a couple of songs as well. So I think it's just a spur of the thing moment to just want to give people a full experience of the album. You know, he had to go to Ibadan to get Aifele to record new vocals for the song. You know, it's a sample from the classic Aifele song that we all know, but he didn't like the way it sounded, so he wanted him to
record again,
voice that part afresh. So he went to IB to meet Aifele, and they did that, and I just think he just wanted to give people like a full experience. Then yesterday was really, really great. I mean, outside until past 3. I mean, I left there after I think to 3. So and he brought out Saidu Shupa, he brought out Thai Currency, he brought out Obisiri, and the performances were really good, even though there was not like a live band. They're performing with just like their music, but it was really, really great as well. It was on Lagos Island, Broad Street, so, and he's a Lagos Island boy. He essentially went back. It's like an homecoming. So he went back to his family area of Lagos, where his family is based, and brought out these legends, and it was really cool. Even if it's the street carnival, it was really, really safe. Like there was a lot of security. I think mostly because Sheikh Tinubu was going to be around, so it was really tight security. They were like sweeping the whole place time and time again, and Sheikh Tinubu was really cool as well. I mean, if I could say that without losing cool points, I don't know. So he moved with the crowd. He was in the crowd. He just chilled and everything. So it was a really good experience, and I think for the Afrobeat fan, it was a way to just like enjoy Fuji music from an Afrobeat perspective. An Afrobeat star making an album called Fuji and getting a stamp of approval from the Fuji legends themselves. I think it's a nice experience. It's more we need to have in Nigerian music. So it's just a way to acknowledge our roots, and also a way to just like to just enjoy music that inspired. Like for each artist, you have music that inspire you growing up, and when you have money, you can now go and live that fantasy and splurge on that music. It's just about the execution. Are you able to do it well? And on this album, I think he did it very well. So yeah, it was nice.
Nice man. Appreciate that.
Yep. I have some things to say about this album. I really liked it. From Big Fish to Don Corleone to Bobo, Coco Money, Believe, My Love Is the Same, like that entire run right there, like just beautiful stuff. From having like his daughter on the song to having like Simi on Don Corleone, like there were just so many things about the project that jumped out. Obviously many people is a jam. One of the songs that was very fascinating to me, Attack. First of all, when the song started, I was like, when did Amare join this song? Because I forgot that like they had the open list of like who was on the features, and then they took it off and they hid it and then they re-added it, and I was like, I think this was one of the songs I had said I was looking forward to seeing what it sounded like with Cruel Santino and Marvel and TK. So that was a very fascinating choice there. The song with Robert Glasper, which the only time I remember Robert Glasper from is that one song that he did with her that had a DJ Tunes remix. So there's that one. But I think like this is one of Adekunle Gold's better albums for sure. It's up there. He doesn't make bad music, and so this one is very much jam after jam. Like I really love Bobo, and I think like all these songs stand out. So nice. Even the song with Soweto Gospel Choir and 79th Element, he said choir on choir, band on band. Love it so much. So yeah, and then he had even the song with Black too. Like very cute, very very cute moments throughout the project. So shout out to the Fuji. I think the conversation that's being had right now is the disconnect between what people believe Fuji sounds like and what they were expecting this project to sound like.
And I think there's that understanding that he explained as well, where he said that's something he grew up, so that's something he wanted to reference. I don't know that I took it to mean that the album would be Fuji, quote unquote, but I think that's something worth like adding to the conversation as well, is that people are pissed because they're like, this is not Fuji.
Said pissed.
Yeah, I mean, what do you call it? They are actually making comments about the fact that the project is not Fuji, so there's that as well. So yeah. Very cute, very interesting. Cool. I saw Pixel had his hand up as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, real quick before Pixel goes. Before Pixel goes, just a feel of temperature. How do you guys feel about the idea of not having the feature shown in first? I think it was the first day or the first few hours.
It has still not showed. It doesn't still not show to today.
No,
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on Spotify.
I can see it.
It's showing up for you people. That's amazing.
It's showing up for us.
I listened to it for the first time today. I saw Yen Kilo. I said, when the Marvel enter here, who is this?
You know what's so funny about that? I think the not showing features on the project when you release and showing it after the fact is great, but you do yourself a disservice when you release a track list earlier, right? So technically, this track list and the features, I don't remember there had been
it's showing for you people Spotify users. No, can't see anything on Apple Music.
That's the thing. I wasn't crazy.
It's not showing on Apple Music.
It's not showing on Apple Music.
It's showing on Spotify for me.
Nothing on Apple Music.
I know that
except for the Lojay and Fade record.
Yeah. My issue with this is that I feel like we already had this conversation a couple weeks ago.
We did.
Where there was a snap.
So
there were already pictures of who was going to be featured on it. So that was my thing, was that like, if we've already seen pictures and then
Pharrell Williams.
Yes, Pharrell was one of them.
Yeah, we saw something about Pharrell. But yeah, I think and I remember hearing
on the previous album.
Yeah, I remember hearing that list we saw wasn't accurate or wasn't the final draft or something.
But here's the thing, is that if that was not the final, which is fine, right? It's kind of does us disservice if some of the things on there were actually correct. I was curious, like the Cruel and Marvel song was on that list.
Yeah.
Right? The Davido thing was on that list. The I don't remember if the black one was on there.
I don't think the black one was. I think the black one was actually. It was. The last time,
it was on there. So that would be my only thing.
True.
If you're gonna take that approach of not putting the features on maybe the first day or the first 2 days or whatever your decision is, make sure you don't ever even tease them before the album comes out. Because granted, there are people that are gonna listen to the album that never saw that picture.
Right.
But then there are gonna be people like us that
most of the gen pop.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If most of the gen pop, we wouldn't have seen that. But even me that saw it at first, I completely forgot the order at which the features are going to come. So every song just felt like, okay, is this going to be one of those songs? So you just had to have your ears ready to hear a new voice and try to make out who that is.
I find it incredibly asinine. There's no point, please. Give me the full thing.
Because why was I was listening to that song and I was like, when did Amari join this track?
No, seriously, I was just like, I was listening to the album and all of a sudden, again, the only thing that made me know it was Marvel was I said Kilo Lolo. I said, oh, okay. Marvel is on this, but then I go to go and check the credits and he's not credited on it. So I'm like, is my ear paining me? Abi, is he actually on the track? So I have to come and ask. And then people were like, oh yeah, he's on the track, he's just not showing. I said, what's the need? I want to understand.
I think
we lost that, but I was gonna say,
sorry, I wanted
to shock your system.
Track list.
Yeah, real quick, Dante, go ahead.
The features. So the argument I've heard that made sense in my own head was because what's the word? The feature is not the title of the song. So like when people do that song, because Travis does it a lot, right? And I think Vince Staples also does that.
Metro Boomin as well. Kanye.
Yeah, I think he's the one who Vince even made that argument that this is not the title of like featuring somebody is not a title. So you get the features later on that, but it's just in this case on Apple Music, at least for now, aside from the Lojay record, like majority of them is on the, and it was the credits I saw. And I think it's a nice surprise for a listening experience, because you're listening and suddenly you hear, like, you're wondering.
Yeah. I think it's different. Yeah,
I think he adds like maybe element of surprise in a sense. And makes the like it's not just one way. You get me?
Yeah.
Like more excited to happen along the way. So
and
that's my own argument for it.
Yeah, and just to add to that, it might also want to curb the listener attitude of just going to their faves or who they want to hear the feature for, rather than listening in the order.
He made the point of saying that he wanted everybody to listen to the album in order. It was very Adele of him. Love that.
Yeah. I mean, you do want people to listen to you. I mean, people should be listening to albums in the order that, at least for the first listen. At least for the first listen.
Specifically, the reason why I specifically say it's very Adele of him is that it's because of Adele that Spotify did that thing where if you go to play an album, you couldn't shuffle it.
That's but I think I remember that being just for that album, but it wasn't like
I remember and that's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
It's very like she was very intentional. I'm going as far as making sure the DSP knew.
Yeah.
Don't let these people shuffle my album.
I mean, in contrast of an album that we just like heard that had lots of features, did your behavior with that track list, did it show that you were going random? I'm just speaking to the people that have heard the OD album now, right?
So
in terms of practice,
I think part of the reason why I even mentioned it was that like one of the things I said about the OD album is that I didn't finish it.
Okay.
And
but you went to the people that you wanted to hear from, right?
No. I didn't do that. I actually went in order, and that's part of the reason why I didn't finish it was because I think I did mostly the first half of the album.
Fair.
I haven't gotten to the second half of the album.
Fair.
But I've heard like bits and pieces of some of the songs, so it is a long like thing as well. But I would say that like with the Adekunle Gold album, like I listened in order and it was beautiful. It's very cute.
Yeah. That was just a sidebar. Yeah, I was just a sidebar conversation. Of course, yeah. Pixel definitely open up the phone.
Okay, I'm back. Erin Boss, you will crumble.
Pixel, are you there?
Honestly.
Pixel. Pixel Maestro.
He has gone.
Chai. Anyway.
No, he'll be back. But I think those are two things to consider as everybody starts discussing is the conversation around like not showing features, but also the conversation around is the album Fuji, or why name it Fuji if it's not Fuji music? I guess it's what the other part of it was. But real fast, Wale, what's up? How are you?
My handle.
Oh wait. What?
Losboy will get to you, but we have new speakers. Losboy has spoken today already. We love you, bro, but yeah, we'll get to you for sure.
Don't let your dad be paying you anything longer. You'll be alright. Wale, please go ahead.
Hi everyone.
Man. Good evening.
So two things. I think the thing with the features, that is, someone said it's not a new thing. And I feel like because this album in particular was very personal and very, I guess it's something, if you've been working on something for the better part of 4 years, I can understand someone being very careful about putting that out. Mm-hmm. The original Sleep that happened, I just took it as a technical thing that happens in the process of some of these things. But yeah, I think it was the right call because the message, and not even just the message in particular, the sequencing was very intentional about the some of the personal songs being the way they were, some of the echo, hard-hitting Yoruba Bing Bing songs being in the beginning. Like they kind of were very intentional about that. So I think not someone just jumped into track 7. Like I saw people when it came out, literally 10 minutes into it, posting snippets of the Davido song, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly why they didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause it's a thing musicians do. We all do it. And, you know, so that's why. In regards to the whole Fuji thing, I think people have to be careful about just, and also be knowledgeable on the way we classify things. I don't know if people expected the album to have Bagba Dujugba kind of production there. I mean, Fuji is not just about the beats. Fuji is also about the singing, right? Fuji,
the inflections,
it really started in the mosque, right? So those vocal inflection of that thing, that's how Fuji was basically birthed, you know, which he does a lot of, even without this album, right? It's something he's always done, and it's not the only one who does. Ashake does it a lot too.
Bella Shmurda.
Right. Like you can tell that this is the sound of what these people grew up with. That's why when they speak of Kwamwan, the way they talk about Kwamwan is like, you know, he is some god or something, because that's really what they grew up on. But I think, not to be biased, I think this is probably his best album. And I really think it's, I mean, I've always been able to have one or two songs that I'm like, oh, I'm not crazy about. But I think this album really worked. Even the song with Santi or Cross Santino, whatever it's called these days. Like, I even like that song. I thought that song was really interesting.
Wait, Wale, you don't typically listen to Cross Santino?
So I do like him. I mean, at least the earlier stuff, right?
Not the recent. You don't
When he
listen to
started
recent
going, you know, some
Subaru
direction.
He doesn't like. Do you like opium music?
I don't use drugs.
I want to introduce you to Zaylevelten. Have you heard? There's this new album that dropped.
I actually, you know, I will listen to that. I'm actually trying to be more intentional about trying new stuff, so I definitely will.
Nice.
But I think
trying new stuff. That is a drug line.
So I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fell off the Alte stuff a little bit, probably 3 years into it, because I mean, I'm not gonna start a different conversation.
Fair. No. Yeah, fair.
No, it's cool, but
it's fair. It's fair.
But back to what I think Cross Santino actually did that really well. I've seen him in videos dancing to Fuji or whatever in the past, and I thought, okay, that's interesting. But I think he delivered well on this one. And you know, there's always a song on an AG album that has that boom boom vibe, right? You can pick it in any one of them, whether it's give me that, but right, has similar thing.
Like a dancehall type bounce?
Yeah, he always has one. I think that kind of served that purpose a little bit. And back to the whole Fuji thing, it was never a Fuji album. It was a Fuji-inspired album. So even some of the sounds are not really Fuji per se. Like the elements of Akbala, right, for example, right? The elements of Juju, right? Like it's, and also Fuji is an abbreviation, right? There's a whole thing of what Fuji means, right? So it's inspired by the sound of Lagos and the sound of, you know, what he grew up on. But yeah, I think people got stuck on that Fuji thing too much. And I would say just listen to it and enjoy the music. It's dope.
All right. Nice. Appreciate the conversation on that one. I know Lost Boy wanted to go, and then we have Pepe.
Yes. And if Pixel ever comes back.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to Pixel.
Yeah. Let me cook now. Thank you very much. So, this is the best album that came out this weekend. Classic material.
Sorry, Lost Boy. I just want to say,
It's a classic material. I love that.
I just want to
Because
say
it called back.
he started the space with Lost Boy's opinions on Pensky. I see how far it has brought us. Okay, continue.
See, that one was below my age bracket. This one is where I am supposed to be. I just want to say that intro by AG Baby is the best intro this year. Nobody comes close.
No, that intro was cold. That intro was
nobody.
Cold.
Fire.
Nobody.
Shout out TMX man. Shout out TMX again.
See, when I clicked play on that album and I heard and I was 30 seconds into that intro, I can't even lie, I sat up. I was like, what's going on here? Like, what's this energy? Like, no. Then the energy continues into like the second track and Simi's backup vocals. Oh god. See, like 2 tracks in and you're already in heaven. The Fuji purist and the what do you call it again? And the High Life purist, both of you should get married. That was I'll say for that. This is
it's giving we don't listen to pavement.
this is 2025. Please, music is evolving. Everybody's evolving with the times. If people want to stay in your cave, that's all for you. I actually enjoyed this album. My best track is Oba. Good Morning Lagos, Bonjour Paris. I love that track. Like I can't even begin to describe what that track does to me. Like Oba is so much beautiful. I still can't recognize something on Attack. Please, somebody help me. But
just after Marvel.
Was that him?
That's the thing. I struggled with it too. Trust me, I struggled with it too.
I listened to Attack like 4 times. I'm like,
it's him.
Where is Santino? And I enjoyed the fact that the features were hidden. Because I won't lie to you, I was like, when I entered that album, I didn't remember the features that leaked initially. So when I entered the album, I was like, all these tracks, only AJ Baby. What's going on here? How can I survive this?
What the
hell? But like into the music, when I heard like Black's voice, I was like, what's going on here? I had to check it again. Like I was genuinely surprised. Like I actually enjoyed the song with Black. Then I enjoyed the deep cut moments where like he was talking about like Deja. Like I really really love that song. Like that song just made me want to like, when is it time for me to have my own child to be doing, like I love my child, I want to be going back home to my family type of fee. That was
a beautiful song.
Yeah, it was a very, very beautiful moment. I don't know how many children that song will keep better.
Sorry, I want to point out something very ironic about that moment. That was one of my favorite songs on there too. But I also find it very ironic that he does that. Then a couple songs later, him and Davido are talking about other women. 2 married men talking about other women. Okay.
That is where I was even going. That song is needed in Afrobeats. They needed to come and speak about their truths. Everybody's telling their own stories. There was no needed an avenue to safely communicate is to be vulnerable. And he was. Davido was vulnerable.
Davido's verse, man, I was smiling through the whole thing. Like,
see, what do you want it to do? He's just an innocent Yoruba man in Lagos. That's what. I actually enjoyed this song. Like it's like there's also like, I think the previous song where he was talking about like, I only need a winger, I already have a goalkeeper. I just want to say that, Simi, I don't know how you listen to all those tracks or whether you were also involved in the production, but like it was just so funny to me. And this brings me back to a very important topic. like I've been thinking about this thing for a long time. Mr. Easy just frequently after his popularized wedding, went gonna drop Casanova. I was side hiding him. What they call it? During Davido's wedding, when everybody was doing couples goals, Zlatan posted him and his babe, and that was the time that the Escaladizi remix came out, and he was talking about how they are sending him nudes on Snapchat. This is a lot is happening in this music industry.
It's fiction, bro. It's fiction, though. Like, it's make believe. Sure? It has to be like.
It's fiction for who?
Please, shoulders. How do you say it? More grace to the people that are holding the forts behind. That's all I can say. But it's good music, Sha. It's good music, and I really, really enjoyed the album. I like that he properly stated it that Obimo was a bonus track. I really enjoyed his vulnerability at the end with Simile and I'm Not Done. It was really, 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 really nice. It's like, I think this album is really, really like top 3 like albums this year, and we have had like very, 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 very good albums. And like I really, really think that this album is very, 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 very good. I'm not sure whether it's the best AG because there's Afropop Volume 1. I don't know. For me, like I really like Afropop Volume 1, but this album, I won't lie to you, it has been on repeat throughout. Like that's the only thing that I've like. The reason why I didn't even talk during OD's talk was I haven't even listened to OD's album. I did not even listen. I just clicked on Grooving and Wizkid. Then when I heard those words, I went back to listen to AG Baby.
You see what we're saying? You see what we're saying? If you didn't know which song Davido was on, if you didn't know the song Wizkid was on, you would have listened to the whole thing.
No, I listened to Grooving, then the Wizkid song. Then people were talking about Banza Boy. I was like, what's going on there? Let me also go and see what's going on. I did not see what they were talking about. So I also left also. But I will go back and listen to the album again. After I'm done with AG Baby. Probably later in the future, sure. But I will go back and listen to the album and have like proper opinions of what I think. But I won't lie to you, that 23 tracks is scary. It's scary. Not anybody wants to tell me. That is very, very scary going in. It's very scary. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's it on Fuji.
Yeah, that's all for me. Like I feel like the Fuji moments like were so good. Like the sampling, the to the left, to the right, like. See, I wish I was in that live performance. Like people that went, like I saw snaps, like they really, really, really had fun.
Yeah.
And one final thing, this album is AG's most expensive album. He cleared
the samples here were not small samples. Samples here were not small.
Which makes me bring my personal problem. This is my own I repeat,
what's your personal
problem? Personal.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see a YBNA shout. I did not see my Ashake.
What?
Yes, I would. An Ashake and AG Baby Fuji track would have been crazy. Would have been crazy. And if the money was, he has thrown a lot of money. So money would have not been the problem. I don't know, but clearly
money not be a problem, man.
For this album, AG was saying money is not a problem, and he really like the samples are crazy, and the money that they spent like back end.
Bro, I can't imagine the bag for just the two of us.
Back end. If I was the accountant of this project, I'll be sweating. Like I'll be sweating as I'm doing
that bag must have been crazy.
Like back end, everybody's for him to bring out everybody. For him to like bring out
that sample of Believe,
like
just the two of us, yeah.
So I would have like really, really enjoyed like an Ashake. Like and this is me that I've always wanted like Ashake to do like a Fuji album.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's personal for me.
I mean, he kind of has.
Fuji album.
I mean, Fuji inspired. Everything is Fuji inspired.
He kind of has I like something like you get what I mean. I don't want to go too deep. Yeah, but like if Ashake like had like a feature like whereby like it was like a Fuji.
Yeah, I hear
like,
you.
Song, yeah, it would have just been like to the roof, like number one hits, like this, like it should have been like a crowning moment. I don't know if you get what I mean. Yeah.
For sure,
so like that's just like my personal, but like that doesn't really take away like the brilliance of AG and the team like on this album, but that like personally for me, like I think that would have been beautiful.
Nice. Beautiful.
To say I agree with you, but also I also want to point out that today I've learned that Lost Boy is old and is ready to settle down.
Please, as you people can see, I can't be doing all these opium things.
You can't be doing things.
I'm an old man now.
I love I love the range of conversations tonight, man. I love it.
Yeah, Wale, are you replying to something he's saying?
I just remembered something.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Daria has his hands up. You can go before I go, since I already went up. If you don't.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was wondering.
I thought it was something quick, but yeah, if it's.
Yeah, I thought you were just responding to something.
Yeah. All right. Let's
go
move
ahead,
to Daria.
Yeah, so like, I think the album is great. I'm currently enjoying the album. I think the like Lost Boy mentioned, the intro really makes you sit up like, oh, this guy is really going hard, that kind of stuff. It was kind of talk that like I not like heard from him. I know he talks his shit, but like sometimes like I've not heard him like sort of like come out this fierce, this kind of stuff. So it was really like, oh, okay. And it was dope. Then like I was even tweeting about Simi's voice on Don Corleone, like yeah, like
but that was
really,
cold,
like,
man. That was cold.
Like
that was
like
so
there was so
cold.
much passion in it. Like she was
Cool Lady Godfather. Like that shit was like, that's such a flex, man. To have your wife like big you up on the background. That's dope.
He's not even giving her credit too.
like bro,
actually they mixed too. She's mixing as well. She probably mixed the record
like,
too.
No, I actually think a lot of growth that he has experienced in like the last couple of years, you also have to give it to her, because like she's the one mixing, mastering these records.
Yeah, man.
And then like you can just imagine like her voice is very unique. I think that's like her major selling point. And the way she owns that moment, and she's just, and I'm just like, yeah, why is she not featured on this record? Because no. So like, and he also like he brought this thing to on the song. So like, yeah, then yeah, hilarious moments too. I think I disagree with, they need to be talking about the temptations that they are going through. It's not easy out there. So like because these are like, it's not some in some certain like the line where Adekunle Gold was telling Shiba, where he was telling her that, auntie, you need to calm down. I already have goalkeeper, don't worry, calm down. It's not that serious.
Yeah, man.
So,
I was laughing throughout that song, man. It was so very tongue in cheek. Yeah, it was a good moment.
Funny thing is, ideally, when you expect that when he and David link up, that they're going to try and make like bangers and all of those things. But this one, it was just like they're like, let's really speak about the other side of this thing.
But they still gradualized it though. It still feels like this is a standard. Bedu, you can still spin on like Nigerian radio.
It's one of like my favorite tracks on the album, because I just feel like they're just like completely like vulnerable and just putting out their truths and all of those things. And because I feel sometimes it can be easy to judge and say you people don't have discipline and all of those things, but you're not the one out there most often seeing how or
on the other end of all of these things. So it's crazy out there too. So
the irony of this conversation is like one of my favorite, like actually, I might be pushing him, but one of my top 5 Adekunle Gold songs is actually Delilah. Actually, I think it might be top 3.
Oh, I love that song.
I love Delilah.
To hell with you, Delilah.
Yeah, that's literally one of my favorite AG.
About 30, man.
You're not wrong.
Listen, okay, anyway, Sha, different conversation, but yes, let's go, man, Dari.
Yeah, so like, and in as much as Obimo sounds like different, I think it was a great close to the album. So I think it's a special record like that you can just leave it wherever you want to leave it. So so I think it's a good album. I'm still enjoying it. So yeah, but it feels cohesive. It feels like it's not a lot. It's something that you can just enjoy and all of that. So
yeah. And credit to the sequencing too, even though like you could definitely have a nice seamless flow from the different chapters of the album. So yeah, it sequenced nicely. All right, man. Dope. Appreciate the conversation so far. Do we have any? Yeah. Please, Yes, please.
So I can. So on the track listing stuff, I mean everyone has mentioned it already. I think it was Wally who said like having so people can have attentions where they need it to be. You mentioned the Zaylevelten, and even there's this famous adage that they say treat equally and unequally. Other people have to find a way to manage in between and get to achieve what they want to achieve. So Adele can get Spotify to, I don't say tweak the algorithm, or DSPs to tweak the algorithm so that people won't skip a song. Taylor Swift essentially has iTunes, which we have forgotten existed, tweeting, sharing a post, after 5 years, just so they could hype up a new album. And we all know the famous story of Love Me JJ, that was able to enjoy a particular quote-unquote feature that no one else has been able to use since then. Anyway, the point is that you don't necessarily have to just like sit on your hands and be like, oh, we can do this thing, we can access the thing. You have to find clever ways to do it. And for AG, he had it was a way to just hide the features, so people just listen to the album and guess who's on what. And I think it just, as it like forces them to listen to the album from start to finish without necessarily jumping to the one they think someone is there. Because with the track list that shows Marvel and Santi, I bet like there are people. That's the first song they are going to. Yeah. That's the first song they are going to, and it just like skewers their perception of the album if they don't think the song will do well. Yeah. It's something that won't take you level after two. You hear there's Pharrell Williams and Adekunle Gold on an album, and you just went straight to that collaboration to just hear what's going to be about. And if it doesn't meet up to your expectation, you've come and you just like affected your whole appreciation.
It's tinted your experience.
So it really did. It kept people guessing. I think for himself, from a promotional point of view, it made the album a bit more anticipatory and made people more curious. It generated conversation, like UGC conversation for him. People wanted to like share their thoughts on, why is he doing this? Why is he hiding features? And even some people didn't like it. The Davido fans that didn't like it, they were really, really pissed because their fans, they're bothered about first D numbers and you're not creating him. Why would he they didn't like that part. Oh my gosh,
I didn't even think about that side of the internet. How do they must have been running?
I feel like if you don't appreciate the video, if you're not going to credit him, we are not going to give you our streams.
Oh my gosh, man,
it's a whole thing. So and it just, I feel like it ties into the conversation, just get people more curious. So I think it works. I don't necessarily think it's a policy everyone should adopt. It depends on what you want to achieve. If you feel it's necessary, if you're making an album that is riding off a lead single that has a featured artist, by all means, please put your featured artist there so you could divert attention where you need it to be. So aside away from that, the album itself, Fuji, which means finding uncharted journeys inside Like that's like the meaning of the Fuji for him, which just then ties into Fuji, the Yoruba music genre, and the culture as well. So when he was making the album, that's what he wanted to title the album, Finding Uncharted Journey Inside, which is Fuji. So it just came together. And and so it's I think the people who I saw an article today by someone, I can't remember the name, I wanted to remember the name, who said who talked about everything but Fuji, and I get it, right? I mean, I get what the person probably looking out for. When he first announced the album, I read an article where I said, will it be Fuji in title or Fuji in spirit? Will it be Fuji in title or Fuji in essence? Because we've been when an Afrobeats scene where we're waiting for who's going to be the artist that would bring Fuji to the mainstream and make a new Fuji, quote unquote, new Fuji music, and it has to be a contemporary interpretation of the sound. People have done it time and time again. From Jasmine Olofin to Nice, to Ashake, now now AG. So in that article, I was like, people like AG, Tenny, these are people who can do it, people who understand cultural context, who can write and who can use who are fluid with language and who can write like that. And Fuji music is in the sound, it's in the drums, it's in the melodies, the tonal inflection, in interpolation, in the lifestyle, the dressing, and you can find every piece of that on this album. So if you look at the cover art, right, and I'm not one because I'm sharing it because I was able to get the context. There are times there we can miss this thing, and I've also missed stuff from cover art because I don't necessarily get the context from where it's been drawn. So the cap, it's just the dressing is just a combination of different Barista album. If you look at Reality and there's one other album, the cap, the jacket, they're a combination of different posters of Barista album. And I mean, Alade Sikra Inde Barista is the pioneer of Fuji music, so that's a nod to the legend. Then also you look at the drum, there's Fuji music is prominent for the gong drum, the Bedu drum. So if you listen to Don Corleone, Bobo, Coco Money, the drums are very prominent. The Fuji drums, the Bedu drums, the Gongo drums, they are very prominent. The way it flows. Also, there's Fuji, the cadence and the spirit. Now, Fuji music is very flamboyant. If you want to boast, you're boasting. If you want to talk your shit, you talk your shit. It's very flamboyant, and that's why. And the way he's gone about the project itself, from the opening track, he was saying something like, "In your body lawn." I don't want to emphasize that point, but he's saying in your body loan, I don't collect body loan money, and that's directing to whoever is being directed to. Shout out to everybody. Then he follows it up with the track like Don Corleone saying, "I'm the Godfather." He had his superstar wife backing him up, saying, "Go Kunle, go Kunle, go." Then she was doing the just hailing him like a man who can get the job done in every room. I think that song is a part of that song is PG-18, I guess. I think
ad-libs of
I don't know.
Yeah, she was hailing him like a man who can get the job done in every room, and it's just and that song was doubling down on being boastful. I mean, it goes on Coco Money. Talks about how, for someone who says Don Corleone, the Godfather, to not make a song like Coco Money, the ambience, if you look at the videos itself, it gives the black and white video, it gives a classic Italian
mob aesthetic.
The aura, in the Mario Puzo novel or something. So I think you can find Fuji in the elements, even in songs that are not necessarily heavy on the Fuji fusion in the production. You still see Fuji in its tonal inflection. Let's look at the song. I think that's my second favorite song on the album. It Will Be Love's in Action featuring Black. If you see the way he sings on that song, the way he sang, you can hear the tonal. If a Fuji artist is going to sing that kind of song, at least compelled to sing that kind of song, you'd expect them to have that kind of tonal inflection for the Yoruba to float to the surface and pop out in the way they pronounce their words. And now for him, he's someone that sang Sina. He can actually sing like your touche R&B guy, but he brought his Yoruba tongue to the surface to just show that this is an album that leans towards my cultural heritage, and which is something he's trying to do, just pay homage to the music that soundtrack his childhood and also the Yoruba genre. Then he's also when you make music that soundtrack your childhood, music that inspired you to make music, you want to like give a nod to the kind of song, and it splurged on this album. This album is a very expensive album. I think he splurged on possibly two of the most expensive samples in the recent history of Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Beach Without My Money by Rihanna. I don't want to imagine how much it costs to clear Just the Two of Us by Grover Washington.
Just the two. I'm still thinking, when I heard that, I was like, yo.
I clearly the things that we just like leave unsaid, we have to leave unsaid, but it's not, that's not a cheap sample to clear.
Yeah.
So that's splurging. I don't like to like maybe necessarily use the term luxury acts, like it's luxury, but it's to make like it goes above and beyond to live the dream, like things you've imagined you wanted to do when you're growing up, the kind of music you want to make, and now you have the money, the means, the resources, and you're going on to make the music as well. And it's just something. I think you get the Fuji vibe then when he makes a song for Deja. My Love Is the Same.
Yeah,
it's just really beautiful. The singing, the singing for her. I think the song I was told he recorded that song the day she was born. The way he was singing Adura me Tamogba from Deja. So it's just
at the end, right?
At the end.
That was beautiful.
It was really beautiful, and I think there's a part in Don Corleone, if I forget, where he borrowed from Baristas Madinio. There's this song Madinio where he also interpreted Barista as well. Then there's Tungba with Ayefele, so it's really drum heavy. And then the song with Davido. I was kind of like expecting a Gbedu song. I think it's still kind of Gbedu in a way, even though it's kind of like laid back, cool. Just have this like big boys ambience to it. I mean, these are superstars who they are both married, and they are still exposed to the reality of the average Afrobeat superstar who have women throwing themselves at them, and they say, "No, God, how do I look away when all these pretty women want me?"
Do you know who I wanted to hear on that song, and not for the topic behind or the subject of the material? I wanted to hear Kiss Daniel, man.
Oh, actually,
Kiss Daniel. I wanted to hear about that type of record, bro. I think we'll have an interesting spin on it. You know what I mean? An interesting take too, because
even me, I one of the things I would have done differently. If they up to me, I would have moved the collaborations a bit differently. Like remove someone from somewhere. Like on this, I would have put the Davido on many people. Like I feel like that's the better use of his talents. Davido is a bubbling guy. He wants to be out there. He wants to push a song. So Davido would have
gotten behind that record.
It would have been going crazy. I would have loved a Lojay on Love Is an Action. I think we would have done some madness to that song. I think Black
I see that too.
Yeah, Black really did well. Try to speak pidgin, try to bring himself down to like an Afrobeat headspace so he can deliver well. But I think Lojay would have actually killed the song as well. So then, I mean, as I was saying, the Davido song, it gets you wondering, wait, is Simi cool with this? I mean, you're talking about how these pretty women want you. Aren't you married? The fuck you doing? But whatever doubts, whatever questions you might have because of that song, he answers it on the next song, and that's Lilo. Lilo, I don't know, Lilo. I think that's the next track. Yeah, he answers it like gives a dedication to the love of his life, and so he just kind of answers the questions that I'm a superstar, I'm successful, women want me, but I have somebody whom I love, I have somebody who I'm dedicated to. So I think it's I think there's enough Fuji in it in spirit. Fuji where it pays homage to the sound, to the, like for example, to the flamboyance of Wasia Inde, to the riskiness, the raunchiness of an Obisiri, the dynamism of Pasuma, the lyrical depth of an Oshukpa. There's just a bit of all of them in the album, and that's why he went out of his way to get them to come even perform with him on stage, to just tie the experience together as well. And I think it's a really well executed album. It's a very insular album in that it's a lot of, he wanted to do what he, like the kind of music he wanted to make all his life, and not necessarily care if it sells, quote unquote, as commercially successful as his other projects. But I think there's a fine balance with it. It takes from his his first two projects, the Adekunle Gold before AG. It takes from that era and join in with the pop era. and make something very beautiful. I think this might be his best album. I think it's still going to be. I mean, in the pop era, there are people who would always prefer like a 30 or about 30
about
or Gold.
30, yeah.
Yeah, about 30 or Gold, but I think between Afropop Volume 1 and this, it would be very. I mean, it's difficult to choose one.
Difficult, yeah.
I think it's a very good album.
He has a beautiful discography. I think even the conversation around, what is the best Adekunle Gold album? It makes you appreciate, like, this man actually has a very, like, sound discography so far behind him.
And I love the way he delivers, like the way he applies himself on this project.
Yeah,
he's very good on every song. The dynamism is very good. You know, this is about like for me, music is about interpretation, personality, and now you can match the demands of each track. Look at the song like Marvel, the way he opens the song. I mean, you get that. Okay, this is a typical Marvel record given the production, but the way he enters the song, the way he lays the foundation for Marvel to come in, the same thing he does for Black as well. So it's an album where he shines on every collaboration. He's boastful. He's someone who's been doing it for 11 years and it's finding fresh ways to keep it fresh, ways to keep it like really exciting. And I think he really did that well. And for me, this is one of the best projects this year. Like really, really one of the best projects this year. And if we do have our shows in Nigeria, because I don't think we still have much of that, I'll be really curious to see which albums get it's going to be really difficult to compile the album of the year list from say last year, like maybe September last year to this year. But I think this is one of the albums that can like find the way on the list because it's a really, really good album. And lastly, I think it just it shows a template on how we can make modern albums that is inspired by culture.
Yeah,
that inspired by culture. I think they've been doing it before, like without due respect, like, because I like to like appreciate people who've been doing this in the past. We've had people interpret Fuji music at a substantial level in the mainstream in the past. There's been people like the Rooftop MCs that were combining Fuji rock. There's been Adekunle Fuji. There's been Ashake who did this, which had like the Fuji intonation, the Fuji vibe.
LKT. LKT's verse on Yauze, like that was
so it's just really like there's a way to do it. There's a modern concept to it. You don't necessarily have to be, it doesn't have to be Fuji the Sound. I don't know if you guys know Fuji the Sound album by Wasiu, the one produced by Mistro. That was kind of like modern beats, but modern Fuji beat. It doesn't necessarily have to like be 100% like Fuji in terms of how Wasiu Ayinde or Pasuma will make Fuji music. But you can take Fuji element that is very visibly Fuji and infuse it and still deliver, and people will enjoy it. So the only thing we're left with is the question of acceptance from the Fuji fans themselves, because they'll be the ones that would there'll be some conflicts for them and say, is this Fuji enough for us? Or are you trying to use the name to just sell your product? But I think if the leading voices of the genres themselves has embraced the sound, and I think everybody needs to fucking get in line. So shout out to you guys for a good night.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that submission, man. I really enjoyed that, man. Appreciate that. All right, man. I think we've had a very good conversation with about the album. Or did you? Oh yeah, Wale. Sorry, you wanted to say something before?
Yes. I just I forgot that I went to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think was it you who went last?
Adeayo.
I'm not sure. Adeayo, okay. Yeah. Adeayo killed it with the analogy of the whole album. And it really already said what I wanted to say in some ways. I wanted to highlight someone, a producer on there.
Shayfumi. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Who is Adekunle Gold's best friend.
Yeah.
And they started their band together many years ago. It was like a gospel thing. I don't know if people are familiar with that story, but it started like a gospel band together. And I mean, I guess some people know like Adekunle Gold is a good friend of mine. And there was something that happened at the start of this year. We were in Lagos, and we're on like a beach club. And him and Shayfumi were breaking down like a like a beat drop, right? Now, as someone who's not a musician, you see things happen and you just like, oh, that's cool, right? And they were like trying to get like the perfect beat drop. And when first time I heard Coco Money, right? I understood that whole thing. I was like, oh, that whole boom, 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 that whole thing. I was like, oh, this shit sounds expensive, right? That song is actually way expensive. Not gonna try and put too much out there, but I know that Kanye held that song for a little bit, right? Because Kanye had writing credit on the original song.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first time Rihanna cleared that song for anyone, actually. But the hold up was Kanye. But eventually he cleared it. I don't know the details and I will not ask. But going back to what the last person said, it's definitely a very expensive song.
Yeah.
Another part that and also Shay for me produced a lot of the songs that were more about family, and I mean the more intimate songs,
the more personal records, yeah,
which I thought was a way of bringing everything back together, right? Because there's no one that understands his situation more than his best friend of many years, right? Another thing I really liked was this is a very Yoruba album, right? And I think I love when artists kind of tap into, where they're from. I know, Nigerian musicians can make all kinds of things and we love them for that. But being able to kind of take it back home and kind of, I mean, there are things that someone who is Yoruba will hear on this album that if you know Yoruba, you will not really understand, right? And it kind of brings things around for me, like similar to how I'll listen to Flavor, right? And it will say some stuff and I'll ask my Igbo friends for translation and they'll translate it. And I know deep down, I'm not getting the full essence of what this guy was saying, right? Like it's not hitting me how it's probably supposed to. And I think globally, we're probably seeing a shift to, in the US, we're seeing more people do regional music now, where they're kind of, the whole thing of New Yorkers, New York sound. I know Atlanta has been amazing with Atlanta sound for a while. But I think I find that really, really dope. Another thing about the Davido song, I think people are thinking too deep into it. Sometimes you just write shit.
You just want to have fun, right?
Exactly. Sometimes you just put things out. I mean, in the song there, didn't he say, I want to meet your mama? People were assuming he's writing for Silly Boy. I did not meet her mama, right? So if you want to take it word for word, why are we making it too deep? Like, niggas can just write. People can just feel like, and to be honest, even talking about what musicians face, I will not, any musician come around to tell you people what they face, I will not argue with them. Because I've seen things in this life that scare me, right? I have had to be security for AG once randomly in a random hotel in Newark, New Jersey, because some girls ran into the elevator. Well, they tried to run into the elevator.
Wow.
Crazy story, right? So I understand when I hear him singing about this shit, I'm like, regular people don't get it, but thankfully that's not my life. But I don't think Simi will be upset with that. Like, she knows the industry, right? Same way I no longer have an opinion on Davido's marriage or anything, because I'm like, it's not my business, right? Like, I'm not the one to say anything. They're the one that knew what was going on there. But I think, to me, it would be my favorite album of his. And I just think overall, like I said, it's been 4 years in the making. And the intentionality, like for example, that intro, I think I've heard 3 or 4 versions of that intro before.
Yeah.
They switched on the second verse. That was a recent thing.
Okay.
I can't say how deep recent. I don't have the particular time, but like some of those songs, even like Don Corleone, that song is like 3 years old. They've changed things. I don't think Simi was the original one as well. Like they've done things, and when you're watching someone be that intentional, I can understand why there's that bit of protection to say, I want you to listen to it the way I want you to listen to it.
Yeah.
You get so. I
speaking of speaking of timeline, I was gonna ask you about the Simile record, right? The song that had the Soweto Gospel Choir.
So
that yes,
funny enough.
Yeah, you can hear Ire, right? Strings. You can hear Ire strings on that, right?
Yes. I don't know much about that song, funny enough, because I remember I spoke to him a few months ago and I told him I didn't want to listen to the album because normally I've heard the album like before it comes out or whatever. Yeah. But I told him I wanted to experience this from the perspective of a fan, right? Because I mean, I've heard songs here and there.
Right.
So Simile, I actually didn't know that song was. I literally found out about it on the day of. Right?
Okay.
I probably asked questions about that.
Yeah.
But the Soweto Gospel Choir, I mean, come on, that's a cheat code.
Yeah,
that's a cheat code. Like, it's such a good album. There's another song there that I wanted to talk about. Sorry, don't let me get. I think Bobo is honestly, Bobo is such a flex song that I always say that there was a whole discussion, right? And now I'm even changing my mind about everything. Because before Bobo came out, there was a whole thing with his team where there was a debate about what should be the next single, right? It was between Bobo and Don Corleone. And I fought for Bobo like mad. Right? And I was like, that's the obvious thing. I'm like, Lojay, what the fuck? Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the obvious single. But now that I've heard Don Corleone in the context of the album, I'm maybe that should have been, I don't know.
No, I like coming across Don Corleone on the album right after the intro. It was a peak like moment. Like, second track, that's a good sweet spot to like really, really get you energized for the album. So I thought like that Don Corleone record did
You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. But I mean, for me, I've played track 1 and 2 back and forth over the last 3 days or something. Like I'll go down, but like those two are so like they are heavy hitting songs.
Yeah.
And I love that intentionality. About Odumodu, so I was listening to that album this morning when I was getting ready for work. And it was all right. I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Did you get to all of it?
More. No, I didn't. I got like halfway in. Okay. I was looking forward to the Mode 9 feature because I'm in Mode 9 head, right? I think I liked it, but also I wasn't so sure about the first part of Mode 9's verse. But I'll listen to it again. I'll give it a try. That Industry Machine song is crack.
Yeah, that song is crack, bro. It's already gone. It's already gone.
That song is a jam. And
Sorry, Wale, the way you described that first part, I was gonna ask, are you also part of the 30 plus? I don't know what's going on here, guys.
No.
For which one? For Industry Machine?
Yeah, for Industry Machine, because I'm noticing a pattern.
No, I was talking about the Mode 9. The Mode 9
verse.
Just specifically the Mode 9 verse. No.
Because I mean, you have to understand that for me, Mode 9 is gone.
No, that's good
when it comes to African rap.
Yeah,
right. And I was looking, and we've heard that snippet of the If You Like Jim, that whole thing. We've heard it previously. So imagining what Mode 9 would sound like, he eventually came into it when he started speaking Pidgin, I feel like. And I was like, oh, okay, you know. But I'll have to listen again, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I think Odumodu, it's hard to compare both albums. Odumodu felt more like, from what I heard, felt more like a collection of just bangers or more like a playlist kind of thing. While AG's album felt more like cohesive in a way or something.
Gotcha.
You know, I'll listen more and maybe I'll change my opinion on the Odumodu album. But I like Odumodu in his own way, but yeah.
For sure. Appreciate it. We had our girl King Madi. I wish Elle was here. Oh man, I wish Elle was here.
Elle has gone to bed, but yes.
Yeah, no, King Madi, man. She obviously, we remember her feature on a soundtrack for a video game. Dante, please remind me the name of the game. Valorant. Yes. Valorant, and there's a record called Ego.
Yeah.
And she performed it at a ceremony. I'm not too sure what ceremony it was, but it looked.
It's one of those like
gaming ceremonies.
Like a massive. Yeah, it's like a massive stage.
It's like Ballon d'Or, but for gamers.
I don't think you can say that. I don't know how big.
Hold on, let me.
I'm just throwing it out there, man. I'm just bantering.
It's one of those game awards.
Yeah, it's called Valorant Champions Opening Ceremony.
Yeah,
Valorant Champions.
Oh, because it's a game, and so they have a league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a league, and they have their team.
And they have their own ceremony. Okay.
Yeah, and they have like professional gamers who are Valorant.
Okay, so Ballon d'Or, but for Valorant.
Oh, sure.
Okay, maybe
I guess. I don't know, but isn't Ballon d'Or more of an award show than
Isn't this an award show? This is an award show, right?
Yeah,
not necessarily. Like, kind of. It's an opening ceremony to their league.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's like
it's like kickoff.
It's not Ballon d'Or, yes, but it's like opening day ceremony. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like an opening
All right.
day.
I'm trying to find an analogy for football, but yes, it makes sense.
Because I was like Ballon d'Or.
Okay, that makes sense, but thank you. No, but it looks amazing. She sounds amazing. Like the ceremony looks very, very like, yeah. This is a very good look for her. And obviously the vocals came through. She sounds just as good as the record, and I feel like the record itself showed her in a very, very, very strong form as a vocalist. So yeah, this was a very good look. I mean, taking the context of conversations we've had about King Madi, we definitely need to bring it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, just to be clear, because I went to go look them up. Valorant Champions is an offline French tournament organized by Riot Game. It's basically a bunch of people who meet in this championship tournament to play video game against each other. And it's
so esports,
yeah, it's basically a huge part of esports.
Nice.
So that was her singing at the ceremony.
Nice, thank you for that. That's good journalism. Appreciate it. Somebody came prepared.
Please don't kill me. But yes, that's where King Madi performed.
Nice.
I really liked seeing her there. I want more wins like that for her.
Nice. Shout out to King Madi, man. Speaking of King Madi, she was a song with Zlatan called Demons. Did anyone tap in?
I saw the what will you call that thing where they were facing each other?
It looked like colors, but it wasn't, right?
It wasn't colors.
No, she's talking the cover art, or was it?
No, like there was a video.
There was an actual.
It was a video of them performing the song.
Yeah, it wasn't colors. It looked like it was Dapper.
It looked like colors, but it wasn't.
It looked like colors, but it looked like one of those things that Dapper used to do.
But how's the song though? I haven't heard it yet.
I like it. I like the song.
Nice. We're just gonna shout out some artists that dropped this weekend, just in case some of you did know or did not know. Yemi Alade linked up with Fave, song called Worry, and I haven't tapped in yet, but I'm hoping it's good. Kazuli, shout out to all the streets correspondents, but Kazuli, man, one of my faves. Definitely need to tap into. He dropped a 2-pack, it looks like. And Khaid and Ayomaf with a new song called Rover. Nisi tapped in with Olamide. This one's called Motivate. New Alo.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah. Shout out to Nisi, man. I mean, of course, like, we know she does a number of other things outside of music, but anytime she shows up, I still go back to that Fireball record. I think that's still one of my favorite moments from her. But shout out to her, man. We have Bayani and Ribena linking up. A song called Menu.
That felt so random and not so random at the same time.
Yeah, because it does feel random. Because Ribena, street artist, very Yoruba leaning, Gbedu type, and Bayani.
Ribena has something with Joe Boy recently now.
Yeah. Aduni, we won't chop that one finish already, like 3 weeks ago. But yeah, man, Bayani linked up with Ribena, which was very interesting. There's new Tekno cheerleader I haven't tapped in yet. And then when Abanti dropped his own power, not to be mistaken with Tensky. Not to be mistaken with Tensky's power. I still respect and hold the OG power, Olamide. That 2019 record, that was a banger too. Speaking of Tensky, we have Trilo in the listener right now, man. Idonsky, that record, bro. You already know what's up. I've already tried to. I try to remind Trilo of how gifted this nigga is, bro. The production on that one was insane. Definitely stole the show in the run of that album, and it was a very, very, it stood out in a very good way. But shout out to Trilo, man, on that one. And Firstklaz dropped a project. Okay, we all know Firstklaz.
That was a project.
It was a project, right? Yeah, we all know Firstklaz. And
But it started Dejavu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Already, even from like the snippets that have been going around, it was like he wants to tap into the nostalgia of the Northern sounds.
Yeah.
Even like the Lily sample thing there, I was like, okay, I heard this when I was younger and stuff. So like, here's the thing. I know I'd be cramming about my Latinx people a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But Firstklaz actually reminds me of Peso Puma a lot.
Oh my god.
Because there's this thing in regional Mexican music when you want to perform it. They are the artist, but then all the guys with like the bass, the trombone, the double bass, and those big ass cellos, like they are there. So when Firstklaz did this tour like last year, and I was like, oh, this is sick. Then also the content that was coming out was like very African, very. Then when he really established the Ilea music, I'm like
Leah Entertainment Music. I love that he formed a band with them, essentially.
Exactly, and
it's kind of like it kind of reminds me of Wizard Chan with Boma Nemo. I hope I'm not butchering their names.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I think
Boma
Nime, yes.
Although I didn't hear the Palash Mother project fully, immediately I played the intro. After I heard the first record, I knew Wizard Chan at the end. So when I checked the credits and I saw Maxwell, I was like, oh.
Yes.
And Pumba
also produced. Yeah, I remember him shouting at Pumba, and I was like, yo, that was crazy to see. But yeah, man, shout out to Pumba, Mix, and Wizard.
Yeah,
Nice,
I have been seeing a lot of good reviews about Bella's project, but I played that, but then I went back to Tensky, man. I'm sorry. So
yeah, and even the cover art of Dejavu, Deji pointed out the reference for it. I can't remember where it was.
Yeah, it's Motown.
Motown, okay, yes.
Yeah, I believe it's like one of like the Motown old artists, like pop bands or something.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like there's a lot of like detail in his branding, and so like well done. Is like,
oh yeah, he's one of the few world building artists that we do have in this space.
The phrase world building, because even since like freestyle days, he had that like doll, that nun on him, and he would like go viral on TikTok of his freestyles and stuff. So it's been interesting to see like his journey.
Yeah.
Like, and he's also like an Abuja, like an ABJ.
Yeah.
And the guy is, I think he's Yoruba, but he's like, he's not cosplaying.
No, he's Yoruba, but I mean, grew up ABJ, so like very strong Northern influences around him.
Very strong Northern influence, and it's like very deliberate. And even there was a picture in the desert that he took that was going crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and do we know where he shot that? Was that in?
People are saying Yobe. That I've seen people saying
it's very possible, man. I'm sure there's parts of parts of the north that have those kind of aesthetics, bro. It's fire. It was absolutely fire.
It definitely has like something from the music and like it's clear. I don't know if the subject matter is for me just personally, or if it's like on a musical level. and on how an artist approaches records like melodies and stuff. It's like straight to your face. It should unless you have like crazy biases, I don't see why it shouldn't be easily consumed. I think it's pop music material, like mainstream music material. What
Right. Right. All right, and I definitely need to tap in. There's so much music I need to catch up on, bro. So much. It's a very busy week with releases, so and I love it in some cases. Sometimes I hate it though, because I be playing catch up for too long. But anyway, man, I think that's about it. Tekno dropped as well. I mentioned that. I think, yeah, man. Good things.
Did you mention Zeno Celine Dion?
Oh yeah, Zeno dropped the Celine Dion. Did you? What do you guys think? I wasn't crazy when I heard that record. For me, I wasn't too crazy about it. I heard it.
Like a new Zeno, I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it didn't necessarily move me too much for that listen, but he still dropped he's still one of the few artists that have an album this year too. A lot of albums this year, but yeah, a lot of conversations around them. All right, man. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, is that it? Are we cutting short earlier?
That was all on the new albums.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about an upcoming album.
Lojay?
Yeah.
Yes. We are expecting Lojay this weekend. From the looks of it, this Friday. It's a bit dropping. I might be doing I'm about to do a Thursday and a Tuesday stream this week.
Drink plenty water, Emmanuel.
Oh my god.
Drink water and sit down.
No, but it's always fun, man, when I dedicate time to out of my week to listen to new music. But yeah, man, looking forward to Lojay. Excited about it.
The track list is out.
Track list is out? Oh, what are we saying? What are the thoughts?
Yeah.
We've got Tyler.
Yeah.
What?
We've got Victoni.
Okay. Victoni. Can we talk about Victoni on everyone's album this year?
I think my thing with Victoni on everybody's album is that I'm never gonna forgive you guys for what you did to Stubborn. That's just all I'm gonna say on that.
It's not what we did. There's a different conversation. But yeah, man. But yeah, Victoni, bro. Victoni is active, very, very active, spreading his wings as far as it can when it comes to his presence on the album scene in Nigeria. So shout out to him, man. But yes, we have Tyler.
That's big. There was a snippet of Tyler dancing to a record they have together back in like maybe 2022 at a show. So I don't know if it's that record.
Probably.
I don't remember what that sounds like. But he dropped the video as kind of like a snippet, and the way I felt towards the snippet.
Well, how do you feel?
When I heard it was like I'm distancing myself from anything that might drop onto the album drops like that. Like I'm just like, yeah, drop it already.
Yeah.
But then when there's this blog, is Nive's blog actually dropped the video again. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna watch it, and then I was like, okay, never doubt this one again. It's not effortless, but like it makes it seem so.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to it, but I still don't want to be excited until the track list came out and I saw
Feed as well, man. Latin pop.
Latinx people.
Feed for those who remember on the record with Rema. When was it?
Yeah, Bubalu. That record. That was a moment. But there was something.
I have heard that song. I have heard that song actually.
What song?
The Feed record. I think I have, because at the listening, he played a few songs, and one of them had a Latin pop act. But I think it is Feed. So yeah, I have heard it.
Fair enough. Because the thing is that the feed Lojay thing had been a while on like Latin Twitter, not like on a crazy level.
Yeah.
But I've seen a bunch of feed fan pages post because apparently it was meant to come out like a while back. So I've heard a record, the record they are calling the song. I've heard that, but I'm not sure. But I think Lojay's part, the production was going stupid, like it was positively frying my brain, and I kept looking up another way. Did this record drop and it like went on the radar because it was not a this year situation. Although I think either this year or last year, Feed was like sorry, and I think went to the UK. Then the picture of Feed and UK and Lojay was like faking, which was sick. Sorry guys, I keep running out of breath. And I'm not super surprised to hear Feed and Lojay are working because so Feed has this record called okay, I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's Vente Comigo, right? The beat sounds exactly like Iskaba by Wandiko and DJ Tools.
Okay.
To the point that I have this playlist called Sound Alike. The bounce, I remember saying to producers and they were like, oh, this reminds me of what year 2016, 20 like 14 or something, 15 like Afrobeats or something. That was exactly the chords were landing weird, similar, different sound like selection, but even the drums I'm like, what's good? And I found the record through like a feed, you know, because this is like a big artist, so it's like a big stadium was performing it, and I was like, okay, this sounds really familiar. What song is this? Then I was like, oh, Iskawa, and then I went to listen. So it's just just like that.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Now I'm excited because of that feature.
Nice. All right, man. Appreciate everyone was able to add to the conversation. So yeah, man, appreciate you guys, everyone. Just to wrap up, we got to talk to OD for a split second. Obviously, Industry Machine is out. We talked about Tensky with the new project. Then it got crazy, which is going crazy right now. Adekunle Gold's Fuji, we tapped into Bella Shmurda's Sanity a little bit, which I'm hoping at some point we expand on it. But anyway, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in, all the conversations. Shout out to Honcho. And moral of the day, man.
Yes, y'all remember, please, always remember, you are never too old to jam Tensky.
Yeah, man.
The music is about your spirit, not about your age.
Or age the music. Don't let the music age you.
You get it. Age the music. Don't let the music age you.
Nice. Good night, everyone. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. We're gonna be here next week by God's grace to pick up from where we left. All right. Appreciate you guys, and we out.